Da-na-na-na. Hee. Da-na-na-na. Hee. Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na.
Hee. Carolina Sports Radio. We are back, episode 13.
Ooh.
And it's Halloween week.
Wow.
And we did not plan that. We're not that smart.
Yeah.
But
I would like to think we are.
Well, okay, we did.
You
Tech guy.
You didn't have to tell everybody that.
So it just kind of worked out that way, which might be kind of scary.
Yeah, that is.
So
Spooky.
yeah, we're back, episode 13. We had a great episode, we felt, last time. Our number one team didn't exactly fare that well, but we'll talk about that later. But yeah, I'm Doug.
And I'm Steven.
And I'm Justin.
And we're going to get right into a lot of stuff we have this week. We've got some things that we were going to hit last week that we're going to go ahead and hit this week that we didn't. So, but again, this is what we call the Halloween edition of Carolina Sports Radio.
Yeah.
So hey, go ahead and get your spookiness on, and let's get going. So all right, we're going to start out lineup. We're going to start out with the Hornets.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the Hornets, guys.
Yep. 3-1, guys. I mean, I'm pretty happy about that.
Oh, yeah.
We have played well.
Oh yeah, I mean we're 3-0.
Yeah, we were until last
took a
night.
tough loss last night,
And
but
Celtics are a good team. They're great. You know, they have great pedigree. Brad Stevens is a hell of a coach. I mean, I'm gonna run down the games real quick. We did beat the Pacers 123-122. So we were getting our asses kicked at halftime. It
was a good game.
And Melo turned it on.
Mm-hmm.
Hell of a comeback.
Unlike the Panthers, they're a third quarter team.
Yeah,
apparently.
Exactly.
So,
They know how to make adjustments.
yeah.
Then we beat the Cavs 123-112.
Yep.
And then we beat the Nets, which was a big win for us.
Yeah.
111-95. We did lose in overtime yesterday to the Celtics, 140-129. So I mean, we're starting off hot. I love it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I mean, two of the wins are road wins.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in Cleveland, and Brooklyn. So, last night was a tough one. I think they had made a comment that it was a back-to-back, but the Celtics played back-to-back too.
Right.
So we couldn't stop them when we needed to. They turned it on in overtime. But hey, again, I agree with you. If you thought we'd be 3-1 right now, and the way we've looked, yeah, I'll take it.
yeah, I mean, I think you said pre-show. I mean, we were talking about the game last night. They just got gassed. I mean, come off a back-to-back and going into overtime, and I mean, it happens. I mean, it's still super early in the season. We still got 78 more games to go,
Right.
77 more games to go.
Yeah.
So
Well, last night we were without Rozier and Washington.
yeah,
Right, PJ. So, not bad considering we had two starters out. But we'll take it.
But,
Yeah.
I mean, to beat Brooklyn in Brooklyn, I mean, that's pretty big. So.
That was surprising to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I mean-
didn't expect that.
yeah. Kevin Durant has points, but it seems like we shut down James Harden. So we'll definitely have to take that for sure, because
Yeah.
the Nets are going to be probably a powerhouse in the East.
Oh yeah.
Come near the end of the season, who knows? Maybe that early win will help us in the playoffs, and because we all think we're going to be a playoff team.
They should be.
I mean, I would think the East is not as strong as it has been. I mean, Bridges, I think he's just been playing out of his mind. I think you said Doug, Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
Yeah, and I was just looking at that. He got Eastern Conference Player of the Week. I mean, he's been balling, guys.
He's playing for that contract.
Playing for that contract. That's what I was getting ready to say.
Yeah.
So, hey, right now he's playing for it, and he'll probably get it. But
I mean, he keeps playing like this. We probably won't have the money to give him a
Nah,
contract.
yeah,
Exactly.
Justin had said that when we was talking before the show. Yeah, we might not be able to afford him. But yeah, man, I'm happy for him getting that award. He's playing well, man.
Yeah, I mean, our two standouts. I mean, the first 4 games, Bridges, he's averaging 25 points a game, 8.5 rebounds, 2.3 steals a game. I mean, I know against the Nets, he ripped it from James Harden and had a 360 dunk, so
Yeah.
we know he has that ability.
That was badass.
Yeah, and then Ball, I mean, he's got 22.8 points a game, 5.5 rebounds, and 6.8 assists.
Yeah.
I didn't write this down, but he is averaging about 4 fouls a game, so he's got to clip a little more discipline, clean that up
Right.
on defensive wise. But I mean, hey, we got our two guys are definitely Bridges and Ball right now.
Yeah.
Right.
So, and they're playing well. I think they're kind of holding off playing book night, kind of what they did with Melo.
Right.
Let him get his feet wet, kind of see the games.
He's been absent so far.
Yeah, watch the regular season, but kind of bring him in slowly and let him develop a little bit. And it worked out with Ball, and Book Night has the ability. So,
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be good.
And Hayward's been playing all right.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hayward's
he's
been
averaging
playing
like
pretty
17.
good. Yeah.
So, I mean, that could potentially be a trade piece, I think.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to say it. It's near Halloween.
Yeah, no, don't jinx us.
He's playing.
Yeah.
So,
Well, Kelly Oubre off the bench too is really a nice
we talked
piece.
about that, man. He's playing well.
But I know, like you had brought up the contract for Bridges. I
yeah.
think maybe Hayward, and we have talked about this before. If he keeps playing well, he could be a trade piece for us because we're so young. I would love to keep him,
Yeah,
but
I would too.
if it's between him and Bridges younger. He has a little bit more upside than Gordon does.
Right.
So if we can get Gordon's contract off the books, give
Right.
that money to Bridges, shit, all for it.
And he's got the chemistry with Ball too.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Right.
You figured he was one of the Ball brothers the way they connect.
right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Steven, you got upcoming games?
Yeah, so the next game is tomorrow night against Orlando, who is 1-3.
Mhm.
So should be going to beat them. Steve Clifford's still the head coach. He didn't get fired, did he? Right?
I think he's still there.
Yeah.
then
So I mean, he
Cole Anthony.
he's Carolina boy.
Right.
So I mean, they still got some good pieces, and they're just a struggling team. I mean, still early.
No more Vuvik though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's with
Yeah.
the Bulls, who are 4-0 now.
Yeah.
Playing ball, man.
Yeah,
they
they
have
got
a
a
ball.
squad.
Yeah, they have a ball too.
And Kobe White,
Yep.
another Carolina guy.
Yeah, and Zach LaVine, who I feel like is one of the
Right.
most underrated players
Right.
in the NBA.
Yeah.
And then Friday we go against Miami, who seems to be our kryptonite. They're
Oh, yeah.
they're 2-1 right now as of the airing of this podcast. And our first primetime game is going to be on ESPN. So hopefully we can break the curse of these primetime games that plague us, and just show out and show people, hey, this is what the Hornets got going on. So
I wish they just wouldn't tell the team they're on prime time.
yeah, yeah,
Because apparently they hit it's like the deer in the headlights.
yeah, exactly.
But we did have one other note. We had sent Vernon, Carey, and JT Thor to the Swarm. So this is the dual signing contract. So two of those guys got sent to the Swarm. So that's other roster news with the Hornets.
Which Vernon Carey, he struggled the past couple, the first 4 games. So let him get down there, clear his head, get some playing time, and clean some stuff up. Be good. JT Thor, haven't seen much about JT Thor at all. So
I think those are development guys.
Yeah.
Especially Thor being
Mhm.
so young, coming in,
Yep.
just drafted. So, we'll see what those guys got in the G League.
Yep.
Anything else on Hornets?
Now let's go Buzz City.
Good to go?
Yep.
All right, so now we're going to go Canes. And at one point, both these teams were undefeated. So, hey, looking good in Carolina.
One is still undefeated.
But one is still undefeated. And
Yeah.
we're going to talk about the Canes. Canes 5-0.
Yep.
One of the, I think, only 3 or 4 teams that are still undefeated, I think,
really?
right now. They are in first place, points-wise. But, yeah, they're playing good hockey, man. And they're not just winning. I mean, they're scoring goals.
Oh yeah.
But the thing about the Canes that have, just small things is, when they made all these moves in the offseason, we were all like, what are we doing? Like when they let Ned go, everybody was like, oh my God. Man, we picked up Freddie Anderson, goalie, man, from Toronto, and he is playing. One of the things I saw today, I'm trying to find my notes here. He is one of only 2 goalies in NHL history to go 5-0 with a new team.
Oh, that's cool as hell.
Oh, wow.
Starting out the season. So, hey, got to love that. And he beat his former team last night.
Yeah.
So, 5-0 Canes.
Yep.
What else you guys got on Canes?
I'll just run down the games real quick that we, since the last podcast. We won 4-1 against the Canadians. Fucking you, Canadians.
Hey?
Hey. 5-1 against the Blue Jackets, and then 4-1 against the Maple Leafs to keep our record perfect. And just to kind of pick up what Doug was saying, our goalkeeping seems like it's gotten a lot better.
Yeah.
It's something we had struggled in the past couple years, it seems like. We can't find that goalkeeper.
Last year we had, like a trio.
Yeah, we can't find that Cam Ward like we had back, when we won the Stanley Cup and stuff like that. But, Shvez leading the way. I mean, he's been playing lights out for us.
Dude's a beast.
Yeah, I mean, he's leading us some points with 9 and 5 goals with Forrest, too, leading the way. So, shout out to Shvez. I know Aho's been playing really well, too. So, let's keep it going. Obviously, we can't go undefeated. We'd like to, but
Yeah.
that's just not probably going to happen.
Way too much to ask for.
Yeah,
No,
but just
especially
keep,
in hockey.
Yeah, just keep doing what you're doing. We do have the next game against the Bruins, who are 3-1, which is on Thursday.
Fuck the team.
Fuck Boston. So
Yes.
Yep. So sorry, Sarah, can't help you with
Hey,
that one.
You didn't beat the Astros, so
Yeah.
now it's back to this.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, Steven, I'm showing next 3 games is Boston, Chicago, Arizona.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm showing. And Arizona would be on Halloween.
Spooky.
So, yep, Canes looking good, man.
Yep.
We are planning to go to a couple games up there as CSR. We're going to go up there together.
That'd be dope.
I think we'll have a pretty good time
We
up
might
there.
we might shut down Raleigh.
Yeah, hey, we'll warn Raleigh that we're coming. But yeah, we're definitely thinking about going to a couple of games up there with some of our friends at our watch parties, which I'll talk about. We've had 2 watch parties, 2-0 on the watch parties.
Yeah.
But we also
It's all because of us.
exactly.
I mean-
And it's funny because the bar that we go do the watch parties is H2 Public House in Cornelius. It's also an Ohio State bar, we found out. So Saturday night they were also having their little watch party up there, and their mascot Brutus. If you'll go check social media, he's a big Caniac.
Yeah.
If you'll go check our pictures, you'll see he's a big Caniac, and he's got his swag on up there while we were at the watch party. So
He was looking good.
he was. He
was
already
looking
had
good.
our colors on.
Yeah,
so.
exactly.
But we are having another watch party this Friday. Same place. I believe it's 7 o'clock, H2 Public House. So come out and support. Like I said, we're getting pretty good turnout out there. So guys, come on out there. And, hey, like I said, we'll keep it going. We'll try to keep going as undefeated as long as we can.
Yeah.
But, hey, like I said, Canes looking good right now. We don't have much to complain about when it comes to the Canes.
Hell no.
All
Or the
right.
Hornets.
No, I know. Well, I'm proud of the Hornets.
Neither one of them.
We won't talk about another team till later.
Well,
But,
we can talk about one team, though,
So
Yes,
go
we
ahead.
can.
and that's the motherfucking Braves.
Hey, here we go.
The motherfucking Braves.
It is time for MLB with our Braves guys. Nah, man, I'm proud of the Braves myself. Everybody knows I'm not a Braves fan, but I jumped on with these guys, told them I would, and man, the Braves are looking good, man.
Yep.
Talk about you guys.
Yeah, so Braves finally did it. We got past the Dodger hump. Chop on. You can't see this, but Justin was chopping like a motherfucker. But yeah, finally got through to them, beat them 4-2
Yeah.
on Saturday night.
Fuck y'all.
So heading to the World Series, and like I promised, guys, if you check social media, I did do a mohawk, and it is bleached.
Yep.
And fellow co-host Justin over here,
He
he
did.
did it with me, show support. We're wearing our pearls for Jock Peterson because it's Jocktober.
Yep.
So yeah, we're going against the Houston Astros, those fucking cheaters.
And I gotta say, in front of the show, Mark
Yeah.
also.
Yeah, he did. Yes, thank you.
We have to talk about it. Friend of the show. He's a Braves fan.
He's a huge Braves fan.
and he was at our watch party. He
Yep,
came out. I
yep,
said,
and-
good to see you, Mark.
And he did do it with us, so we're all in with the Braves right now.
Yep.
Super excited. We hit that little bump with the Dodgers last year. We're always right there at it. Just could not seal the deal. But this year we fucking did it.
Finally got
So battle Atlanta. Let's go. Chop on. Mix it up. Everything. I just love that the Braves finally made it.
Yep. Do it for the A.
Yep. So just so you guys know too, with this series, Houston does have the home field advantage since they won the All-Star game.
In game 1 tonight.
Yep, game one tonight
In Houston.
about an hour. So I think we'll probably wrap the podcast up before it starts because I don't think we can focus on the World Series.
If
game
we
one.
don't, we're just gonna tell you, man. Just it is what it is. Tech guy, we'll blow his ears out over here.
Exactly. So it is going to be Brian Snicker versus Dusty Baker, manager-wise.
Yep.
And a fun fact is that Brian Snicker's son is one of the coaches for Houston.
And I did not know that.
So-
That is a fun fact. I did not
So
know
for
that.
the Snicker household, this will be like either way, the World Series is coming home to one of them.
Hopefully,
True,
it's,
true.
hopefully it's daddy.
Hopefully it's Daddy,
Yeah.
Daddy Snicker.
Daddy gonna get the ring.
Yep. Just want to shout out the both MVPs because I'm gonna give some love to Houston.
Yeah.
So the NLCS MVP was our boy Eddie Rosario,
Let's go. He,
and I will go back to him in a minute.
The dude is on freaking fire,
yeah,
man.
Yeah, he is the fire. ALCS MVP was Jordan Alvarez.
And he's on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Rosario, going back to him because fuck you, Houston. And in that series against the Dodgers, he was batting .560 with 3 home runs. 560, which is fucking ridiculous, by the way.
That's freaking crazy.
That's just stupid. 3 home runs, 5 extra base hits, 9 RBIs, and he tied an MLB record with 14 hits in a series.
he fucking crazy, dude.
So most in the Braves history in the postseason series, but tied for the MLB. So that guy, thank you Cleveland for trading him to us.
Thanks, Travis.
Yeah, thanks Austin.
yeah,
Thanks,
and
Austin.
I have a couple of
Thanks, Zach.
Cleveland fans that have said the same thing.
Yeah.
They're like, he didn't do anything for us.
I appreciate it.
I saved it all for Atlanta.
Exactly. So he must have known he was going to the World Series, so he fucking saved it.
Right.
So I'm just ecstatic for that. And then like we said, we got game 1 tonight. We got Morton versus Valdez. Morton from the postseason has a 3.77 ERA. Valdez has a 4.20. So good matchup. Hopefully Morton can do. He pitched pretty well his last outing.
Yeah.
He had a rough start, so he settled down. So hope he can keep that settled down in. I mean, I know he's. I don't think he's ever made a World Series before. I don't think did he go with Tampa Bay?
Maybe they went last year, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he was on their team.
Yeah. So back to back. So the revenge game for him.
Yeah.
We haven't played Houston since 2017, and they actually end up sweeping us. So we had a revenge series against the Dodgers. We're gonna try to get a revenge against the Houston Astros.
We're just knocking them off, man.
Knock them off their pedestals. So.
Yep. Yeah, I'd like to see Charlie go 5.
Yeah.
I would like to see him go 5, because then our bullpen could come in and step in. I think we have the lineup to maybe try to jump on this guy and knock him out pretty early.
Yeah.
So hopefully that happens. But.
And our bats have been hot. Freddie finally came to life near the end of that series against the Dodgers. I like to see Raleigh kind of get back to what he was doing.
Yeah.
But Freddie has done well.
Yeah.
The past couple games.
And we were talking about that before the game too. Is like Freddie needs to step up right now and get his bat going hot.
And what a player! Like one player that I've always wanted to go to the World Series, obviously because he plays for the Braves, but is Freddie. He does everything right.
Yeah.
Does everything right.
Yeah.
To see him in the World Series is so exciting.
Even that just in itself, talking as a person I'm not a Braves fan, but I'm a baseball fan. Freddie's is a good guy.
Yeah.
If for any reason other than just supporting you guys, I would like to see the Braves win just for him.
Yeah.
He just seems like a really good dude, man.
Yeah. He seems like one of the guys who's very genuine.
Yeah.
He does like I said, everything the right way.
Yep.
And I mean, outside baseball, he seems like a great person. Does a lot for charity. He does a lot for the kids.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just love to see that. But I don't know.
Justin, you got anything else on your Braves? Because I got some fun facts.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw this out real quick.
Do it.
Tyler Matzek
Uh-huh.
is a fucking animal, dude.
He is.
Yeah.
Like this dude is an animal.
So you want to hear his postseason stats with
Throw it.
runners in scoring position?
Go.
He has done 19 innings. He has 31 strikeouts and a 1.42 ERA
God.
That's pretty ugly.
with runners in scoring
that's
position.
nasty.
So we know if he comes in the middle of an inning, somebody has a rough outing.
Yeah.
We put Maztek in, he can do it.
He just turns it on, man. It's like he closes it down. That last game, like he came in no outs. There's a guy on second and third.
Yep.
And he shut it out. Struck out everybody.
Yep.
Like
I mean, and I want to say his nickname around the locker room right now, and this is probably PG-13. They call him Tyler Nutsack. And you know why? Because he has to bring those huge balls to the mound every night. So
He's not a peanut farmer.
no, I don't think so. Go ahead and crack it.
We can't do it early.
What? Is
What?
this your Michelob?
this is not crack zone.
This
right
ain't
now.
crack zone. You can
This
just
is-
smack
this is-
one.
This is a nice, refreshing water.
Yeah, there you go.
Kind of thirsty.
Yeah, it's fine. Just throw it in there. So it's all right. But I do think we need to get the bats hot early because Houston's bats have been really good,
Houston can hit
Yeah.
the ball, man.
Exactly.
That's the thing. They can hit.
and it's kind of easy to jump on them pretty quick.
That's why I think we need to jump on the starter tonight and really score, because I don't think they have the pitching like we do.
Right.
They have the bats, but I don't think they have the pitching like we do.
Kind of put the strain on their bullpen,
Right.
and not just for the game one, but for the whole series. If they
Yeah.
start using people that they weren't planning on using,
Yep.
that has to change their whole coaching mentality.
And if we still won in Houston and then we go 3 in Atlanta,
Yeah.
like that's going to be big.
And we have to shout out all the Atlanta Braves fans that come out to these games
Yeah.
because they make it hard
They
for
do.
the opposing team.
Yeah, they do.
So y'all keep chopping, y'all keep doing what you're doing, being loud, because you guys are fantastic.
Yep.
So and shout out to Mark because he was at game one of
Yeah.
NLCS,
Yeah, he said it was crazy
and
too.
he said it was nuts, and I'm sure he was probably the loudest motherfucker there. Yep. So,
Yeah, and we had another friend of the show in the Roaring Ride, Austin.
Yeah.
Was also there.
Yep.
And Loretta. All there. They were sending us texts and all that good stuff from the game. So there's some more Brave supporters. So the fun fact I wanted to throw out to support your guys is it's the National League East is the first Major League Baseball division to have every team make the World Series in the 21st century. That's pretty sweet.
And that was
You-
Steven Choppin.
You got to give them that. That is pretty sweet. And the other fun fact I had was the 2021 World Series is the first ever to feature the teams that lost the LCS the previous year. So, I mean, and that's kind of hard to believe that that's only happened one time.
Yeah, that is.
Um,
That just shows the bounce back and the mental.
It does.
The mental strength that people have.
well, and everybody likes to give Houston, shit, which
Yeah.
we have.
Yeah.
But one of the things that we all three have said is look, Houston's good.
Yeah.
I mean, they got a good farm system.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't need to cheat.
Exactly.
And that's, I think, what pissed everybody off so much was, number one, you're cheating. Number two, why you don't even need to cheat.
Exactly.
And they've been. This is their third World Series, guys, in 5 years.
Yep.
So I mean, this is no slouch y'all facing. I mean, they got experience too.
Exactly.
So you got to think about that.
They got one of the best infields too with Jose Altuve,
And that little guy,
That motherfucker.
where's he get his power from?
Carlos Correa,
all on the hips, dude? I don't know.
That
and they
joker.
got Alex Borman
Mm-hmm.
at third,
Mm-hmm.
and I think they got, I don't know who's at first. I forgot his name.
What's on second?
Huh?
Who's on third?
There it is.
I just said all that.
Hey. We're
It's a joke.
a
But,
little routine. Abbott Costello.
but what's funny though is like Houston. They don't. The whole cheating thing aside, they don't really go out and like break the bank for all these free agents.
No, they
and
don't. They're
shit.
homegrown.
Right.
They're literally like, I mean, they went and got Verlander. Yeah,
But-
I mean,
but-
so they made some trades.
But they're homegrown.
But they're not like the Dodgers that like build their team by just throwing money at
and the
money
Yankees
and money.
and
Yes.
the Red Sox.
Exactly, and Zach did. He was one of the friends of the show. He did correct me. The Red Sox were caught cheating too the same year the Astros were.
Oh, yeah.
stealing signs.
Yep.
So they're a bunch of cheating bastards.
But don't nobody want to talk about that.
Yeah, exactly. So they're both a bunch of cheating bastards. Sorry, Sarah.
You know I hate Boston, so whatever.
But that's expected with Boston sports.
Yeah.
They cheat.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute. Has there been a team in New England that's cheated before?
Maybe.
I can't remember.
Sounds it rhymes with the Finland Patriots.
Yeah, my I think my memory's deflated.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We'll talk about that.
And maybe we got film on it.
That's a future podcast, though.
There we go.
So yeah, game 2, just so you guys know too, is going to be Wednesday tomorrow, 8:09. Max Fried is up for us, who had a rough outing the last time he was out.
Yep.
Astros have not announced who they're pitching against Max Fried, who's going to come back and fucking whoop y'all motherfucking ass.
Fucking K's.
So I think from everybody on the show and around the world, besides if you're in Houston, go Braves.
Yep.
I did see a poll today that it was like 70% people
Yeah.
pulling for the Braves.
Oh yeah,
And that's all from the backlash. You know.
Yeah, all the meme is so funny.
Yeah.
They have the map of the United
I
States,
saw it.
and it's like
It was a big
Braves,
A.
yeah, but Braves fans and is
Yeah.
blue, and then Astros fans are orange, and then the whole fucking United States is blue, and there's like a little fucking dot in Texas that's orange, and then in Hawaii too. Like, does Hawaii even know what baseball is? I'm just joking. No, love you, Hawaii.
Real quick though.
Yeah,
You know Kyle Tucker plays for Houston, right?
Oh yeah.
yeah,
You know he used to play for us,
yeah.
and now he's fucking really good.
Yeah. Oh, I do want to announce the
It
I'm
happens.
not going to announce.
It happens.
I'm
I
going,
mean, look at Rosario.
yeah. I do want to say the roster for the Braves. We're not going to talk about the Houston, so fuck them. Pitchers wise is we have Ian Anderson, Jesse Chavez, Max Fried, Luke Jackson, Dylan Lee, who came in and played well.
Yeah, he did.
Chris Martin, Tyler Mastek, sorry. AJ Menner, Charlie Motton, Will Smith, Drew Smiley, and then
Martin.
Kyle Wright. Infielders, we got Eher Adrinas. Probably said that wrong, but fuck it, it's fine. Ozzy Albies, Orlando Arcia, Freddie Freeman, MV Free. Austin Riley, Dansby Swanson. Outfielders, Adam Duvall, Terrence Gore. I don't know who that is. Guillermo Hidera.
That's hype, man.
Yep. Eddie Rosario, Jorge Soler, and Jack Toba.
There you go.
And our catches are William Contreras and Travis Darno. Those are the pros smacking against each other. If you guys didn't know what that was, so yeah, let's go, guys. Let's go, Braves.
Only other MLB that I have is the Cardinals finally hired a manager.
Hey, there you go.
Is our bench coach Oliver Marmol. He's 35 years old, and I've already got a bunch of Cardinal fans that I know saying that he's nothing but the franchise puppet. That's why they hired him, all that good stuff. Because Schilt was his own man. There's no doubt about that.
Right.
I don't know. I'm going to give the guy a chance. Why shouldn't I? But hey, they finally got him a new manager, and like I said, Yachty and Wainwright are both older than he is.
Yeah.
So we'll see how the Cardinals regroup next year. My guys, I never expected them to make the playoffs. They did, so I was pretty happy about that. So we'll see what happens, man. But do have a new manager. So hey,
And what, the 18-game win streak, 19-game
it
win
was
streak,
17.
17. I
Yep.
mean, hey, you guys turned it on.
Hey man, at one point we were a sinking ship. So I'm happy with what we did. We took the Dodgers to the limit. So it is what it is.
And then I did hear a rumor that Pujols might come back for one more
I've
year.
heard that he'll retire with Yachty. I've heard all that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It'd be a cool idea.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean, you got Wainwright, Yachty, and Pujols.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be pretty cool.
If the NL would pull their heads out of their asses and do DHs, it'd probably work out for you guys.
I'm still bitter at Pujols for leaving when he left.
Yeah.
I get it. He had to get paid, but we offered him a mint, and he still, went for which I didn't think was much more money. I've heard rumors through all my Cardinal, I guess my sources that I read, that his wife had a lot to do with that.
Yeah.
That she drove a lot of that. If it is, then you know what I say to you. Never mind. But I'm still a little bitter at Yachty. But Pujols, if he comes back, great. If he doesn't, then so be it. I enjoyed the 10 years he was there. He got a World Series or a couple World Series. So if he does, great. If he doesn't, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. So,
right. It's just a cool story.
Yeah, and it would be. It would be kind of cool, kind of bookend ending. But, we'll see what happens. But I've heard that rumor too.
Right.
So, all right, anything else on MLB, guys?
Nope. I think we're going up.
Now we're going to go to college football / basketball.
Yeah.
We promised we were going to talk about some basketball next or last week, and we didn't get to it. So we'll start out with basketball.
Yep.
We'll do that?
Yeah.
All right. So as we have said many times on the show, I am a Charlotte 49ers, alumnus, so I support them, but we all three are definitely Carolina basketball fans.
Heel?
Go Heels.
Which means, for you Dukies, we'll cover you, but we don't like you.
Yep.
And we hope you don't like us, because that's the way it's supposed to be.
Yep.
Am I wrong, guys?
Yeah.
That's the way it's supposed to be, right?
Yeah.
So I'll say this. Your Dukies are once again projected by the media to win the ACC regular season title again.
Of course.
Boo. And wait,
So-
Coach K's is it Coach K's last year?
He's got to do his little, tour so he can get all his little presents. You notice Roy went out and he didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
So whatever. So let me throw this out. Here's a little info on the media picking Duke to win the regular season. So the media picking first in the ACC the last decade. Okay, Duke has been picked to win the ACC regular season title in the last decade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now 7 times. You know how many times they've won it? Of those 7 times?
2.
0.
0. Goose
There's
egg.
a big N right beside your name. So the media, you would think you dumbasses would learn by now not to pick Duke.
Hey, we're the media now.
Yeah, but we didn't pick Duke. And I see on this list UNC is on here 2 times, and they have a Y by their name, so that means they were picked and they won it.
So
wow.
2-0?
So imagine that. NC State's on here 1 time. They were picked. Nope, they didn't win it. Virginia's on here, and they did win it. So you would think that the media would learn not to pick Duke to win the regular season title.
Yeah, the stats show it. So
But I guess they don't learn.
yeah.
So there you go, Duke. You're picked again to win the ACC regular season title. Florida State's 2nd, and Carolina's 3rd, and Virginia's next. I can go down the whole list for all of our listeners. Virginia Tech's next. Louisville, Syracuse, Notre Dame, State, Georgia Tech, Clemson, Miami, Wake Forest, Pitt, and Boston College at the bottom. Oh
no.
Boston. Sorry, Sarah.
You suck again.
They're probably cheating winning the whole thing this year.
Go ahead. Steven, did you have something on Baker? Baker, I think he's first team at all ACC,
Yes,
right?
yes, preseason. Yeah.
And I think Love was second,
Mm-hmm.
second team. So Charlotte, I did see. I was going to throw a little Niner pick in there. Charlotte also, they're picked. Charlotte's picked to finish 7th in Conference USA, but they did get 1 on the first team All Conference USA, and that was Jameer Young. And they won their first exhibition game the other day over Georgia. And I'm trying to get my score. Where's my score?
Where's the score?
I'm going through my screenshots here. They beat Georgia 76 to 65. So, and I also understand the Tar Heels had a scrimmage game against Florida in Gainesville the other day. As some of you listen to the to the podcast know, my daughter goes to Florida, and it's my understanding that Carolina beat them like 116-64.
Damn.
So I sent her that screenshot, and I don't think she liked that very well. I think I got like a frowning emoji on that one. So, but that's just strictly rumor because they didn't keep score, but somebody did because they reported it. So yeah, and the Heels actually tip off 2 weeks from tonight.
Sweet.
So
Can't wait for that.
anything else on college basketball, guys?
Nope.
Other than wait a minute, we left something out.
What?
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Duke.
Okay.
Fucking team.
All
Fuck
right.
a team.
Okay. There
And,
we go.
just go back what Doug said. We will report about Duke.
Yeah.
We won't like it, but we'll talk about
Yeah.
you.
It's like college football where we scam through we're like, oh, Duke lost, fuck your team, and then
Yeah.
we go to the next one.
And that's what we're gonna do with basketball. Oh,
Yeah.
Duke lost again. Fuck you, team. You know,
Until we get to the Duke Carolina games.
dude, that's gonna be a big one, y'all.
And then,
then
you
we'll
know,
go in.
and disclaimer, we don't expect you to like us, and
Yeah.
you shouldn't expect us to like you.
Yep.
Right.
But we are doing the courtesy of
absolutely.
reporting about it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And we all hate Duke, but Coach K is a hell of a coach.
Yeah, and he's going out.
Yep, and he's going out.
Him and Roy both have retired.
He is a legend.
Absolutely.
So-
Good coach. Never said he wasn't. I just can't stand the rat face bastard. Just being honest.
He knows basketball, but fuck him.
So there it is. Anything else college basketball?
No, I think we're good.
I do have some real quick women's college basketball. Do I need to talk about that?
Throw it out, dude.
I've got the media picks for Conference USA and the ACC. Right quick, women's. Okay, women's Conference USA. The preseason squad was named, and actually the Niners had 2 guards make the first team.
Oh shit.
Octavia Jet Wilson and Jada McMillan.
Hell yeah.
And I think Jet Wilson is supposed to be the co-player of the year.
Oh hell yeah. Well,
So
go, y'all. Hell yeah.
Niners are rolling. Hey man, the female. I mean, you know, the women's team, go out, support them. But yeah, they had a good season last year, and again picked to win Conference USA. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, man. Good for them. That's awesome.
Women's ACC. I've got NC State as the preseason expected to win the ACC.
No shit. No kidding.
Carolina's picked 7th.
Mm.
Duke's 8th.
All right. That's all that matters.
So that's all that matters.
That's all that matters. We're ahead of Duke. It's fine.
So we'll just leave that alone. And as far as Conference USA men's, Jameer Young has made the first team All Conference USA, and we've got the Niners picked to finish 7th out of 14 teams, so middle of the pack in Conference USA.
So you can go either way, right?
Yeah. Hey, either way,
you can go up to the top or you can fall to the bottom.
they're middle of the pack, but UAB is expected to take that conference.
No, UAB really?
Yeah.
Are they good at basketball?
Well, apparently they are this year.
No shit.
But I know they got a good football team as well. So, and the only other thing, I know we're getting ready to go to college football, but this is kind of a segue. I said on the last broadcast that it was rumored that Charlotte was going to be accepted to the AAC conference, and they have been accepted. You've got, and that's a big step up for Charlotte.
Round of applause.
I mean, it is. I mean, it's more TV money. It's a lot for the school.
Right.
You know, a lot of people might think, and there's been some argument going back and forth that, you know, the only reason Charlotte was picked is because of their TV market, and that's exactly why they were picked.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, you can't. It's a different. The landscape of college football is driving all this realignment and all this, you know, expansion.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Charlotte's fault that it's turned out the way it has.
At the end of the day, sports is still a business.
It is. It's all about money.
It is. So they're going to put the best teams on there. That's going to get the ratings. So
Right.
if they're going to move these teams into bigger conferences,
Right.
that's going to build more money.
Well, exactly, and the AAC decided to take UAB, Charlotte, FAU, North Texas, Rice, and UT San Antonio.
Uncle Ben's?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Rice.
Rice was the team that I was talking about. Remember when we were talking about the teams that were going into
went
that?
to the
Oh, I
AAC.
thought you were talking about UAB, and that because we talked about that.
Yeah, but
I mean,
it was Rice.
No offense, UAB. Any of you people that love UAB, love or listen to this, this podcast.
Right.
Like when I played NCAA football back as a kid, you always play UAB
Yeah.
because they fucking sucked.
The Blazers.
Yeah, yeah, because they sucked.
Well, if everybody remembers, you know, they started their football season, or, you know, I guess their program kind of like Charlotte did. And they had a little bit of success, and then they did away with football.
Yeah, I did see that.
And they brought football back, and now look at them. I mean, they're
Right.
playing ball.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the new members of the AAC. It'll be I think a 14 league team league. The only one in there would be Wichita State that doesn't have a football team. Everybody
Wow,
else,
Wichita State doesn't have a football
Nope,
team.
they don't have football. So
I mean, they're pretty big on basketball too.
but
Yeah.
what I will say about that conference now, and I know this just from experience, the AAC is going to have one hell of a baseball conference.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a lot of baseball good baseball programs in that conference now, so that's going to be something to look at. But again, congratulations to my Niners going to the AAC and are expected to begin play in like 2023.
Okay,
Nice.
sweet.
So Conference USA, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys, it would not surprise me if Conference USA folds
Mm,
because they got raided.
yeah,
And there's not many teams out there, I think, that want to go to the Conference USA.
right.
But I did see where some of the Conference USA teams that were left were going to go to the Sun Belt with App.
Yeah.
I think Southern Miss, Marshall. There's a few others I can't remember that may end up in the Sun Belt.
Okay.
So that's good for them too. But it's a good move for Charlotte. We might have some growing pains at first, but it's a good move. So congratulations to the Niners.
Yeah, congratulations. So the Niners and all those teams that got into that bigger conference.
Yeah.
So, we actually, Doug and his
Yeah.
wife Teresa invited us to a Charlotte game, me and Justin.
Which is the segue into
yeah,
college football.
And it's not the greatest segue because but anyways, before we start the negative, we're going to start the positive. Thank you for inviting us.
man,
We
very
appreciate
much.
it.
We
And,
was glad you guys, and that was the first time you guys have been there.
Yep.
And it was just give me your impressions on the stadium and all that.
I thought the stadium was good. I thought it was really laid out very well. Honestly, the concourse wide enough where people weren't bumping into each other all the time.
Yeah.
We had talked at the game. The student section, they brought it.
Man, they've been bringing
They've
it.
been bringing it.
Yep.
I thought the 49ers chant was
That was
fucking
really
awesome.
And that's like the keep pounding thing.
Yeah,
Yep.
I thought that was so cool.
Mm-hmm.
But just the atmosphere was good. I mean, granted, I think it'd been a lot better if the outcome of the game was a little different. But I thought overall, personally, was good.
Well, it was kind of cool. I mean, these guys ended up coming to the game with us, and the first half was okay. I mean, we were leading at half, 9-7.
Yep.
But then it was downhill after that. We gave up 31 unanswered points and lost 38-9. And I felt bad that these guys that's their first Niner game, and we laid a complete egg. And I will say this about Coach Healy. He didn't mince any words at the end. He took full responsibility, said it falls squarely on the coaches. And that's what I like about him, man. He's a stand-up guy. He's a young coach, and the kids like playing for him.
Right.
The problem with the Niners right now, and I've said this on Twitter, people who follow me have seen it. The defense is just, especially the defensive backfield is just, they're terrible. And I'm not beating up on these kids. A lot of what I see, it looks like that they're being taught. Their scheme, their technique. And, these are like, good athletes, are a lot better than us. But I feel bad for these kids because there's a new trend in football, and I see it in the pros too, but mainly in college, where these DBs are not playing the ball. They never turn around and play the ball. I just don't understand it. I played a little DB when I played, and we were always taught to turn and play the ball.
Right.
And I don't know if that's got to be a new technique or something, because there's too many that are doing it.
I think they're just too worried about the receiver getting away from them.
And it could be. But that's our problem right now. And we took a hard loss this past weekend. We are still 2-1 in Conference USA, 4-3 overall. We go to Western Kentucky this week. We are 17.5-point dogs in Western Kentucky.
Fuck your team, Western Kentucky.
Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, they're 3-4, 2-1 in Conference USA. So we got our hands full this weekend. So hey, we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Oh. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, you're good.
Tar Heels.
No,
You
no.
just made a noise, so I wanted to make a noise.
Oh, okay. No, Tar Heels are on bye week. But we'll get
And the bye week was favored
We'll
by
get to
5.
They still lost. Sam Howell still threw 3 picks. No, but I'm gonna go to your second favorite team, App State.
Yeah.
Big win.
Big upset, 30-27 against Coastal
And it was a
Carolina.
good game.
It was.
Yeah, it was a good game.
So they had a 24-yard field goal as time expired go through, give them the win. Chase Bryce, the quarterback, played very well. He was 18 and 28, 347 with 2 touchdowns. The receiver that led the way for them was Malik Williams, 10 catches, 206 yards, and a touchdown.
Damn.
So App State really brought it. They did get 5 votes to be ranked.
Let's go.
So they're getting there as long as they don't fucking drop the ball next week against Troy. Or, I'm sorry, UL Monroe. But
Coastal's got Troy, right?
yeah. I didn't read my notes right. But defense shut down the running game for Coastal. They only had 55 yards rushing. So, hey, App State, there you go, Mountaineers, because we drank that beer.
Yep.
And they just said, hey,
'cause
we got to do it for CSR.
Doug drank the beer and gave him the power.
Yeah, and my Niners got fucking rolled.
Yeah.
Well, you
We
know,
blamed it on the beer, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
At
it's
the
funny.
game. At the
Yeah.
game, we blamed it on the beer.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, it is. The rest of the ACC, Justin, you want to take it away?
yeah, I mean, Eastern Carolina lost to Houston 31-24.
Say that again. East Carolina lost.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that what I said?
yeah. I was just making sure.
Now you
I just
got me
no.
fucked up.
You were good. I had to throw that in
He
there.
wanted
okay.
to hear it one more time.
Aw.
The big one though. I mean, it's not big, but Wake Forest scored 70 points on Army.
That was a basketball score, by
Yes.
the way.
Christ.
It was 70-56.
Yeah.
I mean, Army put up points,
You ain't kidding, man.
but
I mean, if you score 56 points and lose,
You should. Yeah.
fuck.
right,
Yeah.
like what?
Don't
you're,
feel bad, dude.
You're like, what the hell are we doing? NC State lost to Miami 31-30.
Yep. Hey, Devin Leary, my boy,
Yeah,
24-42, 310, 2 touchdowns.
and I swear, Steven's speaking it into existence.
That boy's
Devin Leary's gonna be fucking.
that boy's
amazing.
good. And then going back to Wake Forest, Sam Hartman, maybe that'd be the Sam we need to look out in the draft. 23 of 29, 450 yards, 5 touchdowns.
Okay, well,
Damn.
but can you give me a kicker update?
So he went zero.
Is that his guy?
Nick,
kicker?
Nick,
Yeah.
Nick Skyba, 0-0 for field goals,
Ooh.
but 10 for 10 extra points.
10 for 10.
You don't see that too often.
Yeah, but it's still a chip shot in the college football.
It's got to be some kind of record.
10 for 10?
Yeah,
I mean, granted, it is at the 2-yard line where they're kicking it from.
It's 10 touchdowns.
yeah, but I mean,
Yeah, right.
you don't see many college kickers that good.
Right. No, you don't. I mean,
That's Steven's boy.
Yeah, him and Devin Leary are my 2 guys right now.
So it's going to be okay. So you talked about Wake's quarterback.
Yeah, he did good. This is the first week I talked about him.
Okay.
Because he scored fucking 5 touchdowns. He almost had the same amount of touchdowns as incompletions.
Wow.
6 incompletions, 5 touchdowns. I mean, gotta give kudos to that.
Keep an eye on him.
So go ahead, keep running down
Keep
the list,
going.
everybody.
Sorry, Justin.
No, you're good. Big one. Penn State lost to Illinois.
I watched that game.
Yep.
9 overtimes,
Yeah.
Longest game,
which is the
is-
longest ever.
Do you know what the second longest game is?
I know Carolina went 6.
So it was 2018 LSU and Texas A&M.
Okay.
So what was the score of that Penn State game?
That was 2018.
2018.
So this one went to 7 overtimes, and the score was 74-72.
Nice.
They scored less than Wake and or they scored less than Army did in 4 quarters.
Yeah.
And it took them fucking 14.
I don't know how y'all feel about the current overtime format. I don't like
At
it.
some point, give them a fucking tie.
I just think it sucks.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't like it.
And
I don't
what-
like ties. Don't get me wrong. I don't like ties. But there's got to be some other way.
Yeah, but it's not like NFL where you're kicking off and you're starting
Right.
wherever you start. You're
Right.
starting in the red zone.
Yeah, they're starting at 25, 20.
I mean,
So,
I just
3 plays and you're there.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
I just think there's a better way, personally.
That was a big upset, though, Illinois beating. And that makes your loss to
Yeah,
Illinois
and
look a little
Charlotte
better.
actually led Illinois at half.
Exactly. So that makes
so-
y'all's
yeah.
loss look better because that
You
was
know,
a top 10 team.
And that was one of the main reasons I was pulling for Illinois
Yeah.
in that game. So
and I think that loss actually helped my boys Iowa get
Oh,
up a little
here we
bit.
go.
So.
Hey, I mean, they're what? Did I say what? They're ninth now?
Ninth now,
Yeah.
yeah.
They moved up to 9th.
Let's go.
I still got Georgia.
I'm looking for a Bama loss somewhere.
I still got Georgia.
Somewhere along the way. No, you better be looking for like Ohio State or Michigan loss.
Yeah, one of them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, one of them's going to lose. They're going to play each other.
Right.
True.
So one of them's going to lose.
Yeah.
I mean, Clemson lost
Yeah, they
by
did.
10 to
And I
Pittsburgh.
actually picked Pitt in
It's a
that game.
pit.
Yeah.
I mean, Clemson's just not that good.
So, and I think Pittsburgh's actually, I didn't write this down. I think they're like 23 or
Yeah,
20,
they're right.
22 or 23 now.
Mhm.
And then Carolina was off, lost by 5 to the bye week. Sam Howell did throw 3 picks and was sacked 4 times. But they're playing Notre Dame. All jokes aside, they're playing Notre Dame.
And again, another freaking school I freaking hate.
yeah.
I cannot stand Notre
But
Dame.
hey, Carolina gets this win. They're ranked number 11th. That helps them out a lot.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
A lot. So-
Let me make sure I say this because there's a lot of Notre Dame fans. I respect Notre Dame and their tradition. I do. I love the gold helmets. I think that is nice.
Yeah.
The thing that irks me the most about Notre Dame, and I hear this a lot, they are a tradition. They are this. They are that. College football. You didn't invent college football. You act like you do, and all your snobby ass fans act that way. That's why I don't like you. You come in the ACC, but not in football. No, we can't do it in football.
What the hell do you have a problem with Rudy for?
Pisses me off. So I don't pull for Notre Dame
going
ever.
Why do you hate
Except
Rudy?
when they play Duke. Maybe
Why
against
do
Duke.
you hate Rudy so much?
Rudy's a little bastard. But anyway, I got no problem with Rudy. He can't help it that it was Notre Dame.
He's a little bastard.
But I just don't like Notre Dame. Don't like him. And you know who went to Notre Dame? Jimmy Clausen.
Dude, I love Jimmy Clausen before he got drafted.
Okay,
I loved him.
but do you love him now?
He's all right.
You got a Clausen jersey.
He's a no. I should
You
have.
didn't
though.
get $50. You didn't get $50 off.
No,
did you?
no, exactly. That's my problem.
So-
They weren't running that deal back then.
Holy crap!
I don't even think it's even worth $50.
You know, I actually know somebody that has a Clausen jersey.
Oh
Dude,
God.
I would have bought. I waited because I loved him in college.
Well,
I
mean,
loved him in
I
college.
thought when we drafted him, hey,
And
you
I
know,
really like Notre Dame. That was my second team.
I
I
hate-
love
hate
Notre
him,
Dame.
man.
I love Brady
Can't stand him.
Quinn.
Can't
You
stand
know
him.
all that. But
again respect him. I just don't like him.
no,
He was never going to be a starting quarterback in the NFL.
I didn't think so either.
He was a solid backup.
But you do have to admit, Justin, he did get kind of thrown in a bad
Oh, yeah.
situation.
The worst
let's
situation
just be
possible.
honest.
Yeah.
He did.
it's when John Fox didn't give two shits, and he was like, "Here you
Well,
go."
and Jerry Richardson didn't care either.
Yeah.
And that was the problem.
Yeah.
So you got put in some pretty bad situations. So
Well, either
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
yeah.
The only big upset we had was Oklahoma State lost to Iowa State, and they were ranked 8.
Cyclones.
That's
So
big.
that helped you too,
Yep.
Iowa.
Yep.
So
And
There you go.
I'm pretty sure I was gonna look it up. My phone fucking sucks. So I think
Android.
iPhone.
Android.
Fuck the iPhone. I think Navy almost beat a top 10 team. I think they were like a touchdown away from beating them,
Probably.
but I couldn't look it up.
And Navy's in the AAC. Will be in with Charlotte.
Oh shit! There you go.
Yep. So,
Nice.
what did you? Let's go back to something for a minute. Does he have a flip phone?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just checking.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's when texting was good. It was fun.
He's got the razor,
Yeah.
Forgot about
and
that.
not just the razor, the pink one.
Ooh.
It's October.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
and there's nothing wrong with
Exactly. So I mean, he's supporting October and all that. With the razor.
that. We like to give Justin a hard time about
Yeah.
his phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't have an iPhone, and they give me shit. So
Christmas is around the corner for all you listeners.
Yeah.
So,
hey, Doug, I didn't ask for an iPhone. You know what I want, so
He said, "Fucking iPhone, give me that PS5."
yeah, I know.
just give me the PS5.
All
Damn it.
right. All right.
Well, to round out the new top 5, we have Georgia Bulldogs.
Georgia.
Who I'm going to see this coming weekend.
Yeah.
I am going to the biggest cocktail party game this weekend with my daughter, Florida and Georgia, and I understand Georgia's a 14-point favorite.
Go Florida.
So
That's it.
Well,
No offense to Florida,
yeah.
but I thought it'd be more than that.
we'll see what happens, but I am going. I'm kind of excited about that.
Don't be a fucking hater,
well,
Justin.
that's one of those
Listen.
events. That's one of those bucket list kind of event things.
Right.
So I'm looking forward to going to that.
Yeah, no, that's badass. And
You know why he's saying that?
Yeah, we know why he's
Yeah.
saying it.
I need every bit of help right now.
You fucking,
Okay.
you fucking hater. But anyways, we got Cincinnati, number 2. Go Bearcats.
Didn't they almost get? That was it, right?
Yeah, they were 27-20.
Yeah,
was pretty
that was
close.
Navy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep.
That's what. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
and that's an AAC game
And then we
because
got
they're currently in the AAC.
Oh yeah, true.
and they're leaving for the Big Ten the Big 12.
Big 12.
Yep.
Then we got Sweet Home Alabama.
Forrest Gump.
Number 3 for Dale. Then we got 4 is Oklahoma.
Ooh.
Number 5, your favorite school, Doug, Ohio State.
Another one I love.
Another one. But yep, that rounds out the top 5.
But again, Brutus.
Yeah.
Big Caniac.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
so-
give him some love.
Anything else college football?
No, I think that's it. I think that's it
Just
for
looking
us.
through my screenshots to make sure I didn't leave something out. I think I'm good.
Screen shoots.
All right, so you know where we're going next.
Where are we going?
Where are we going, Justin?
Where are we going? We're going to the crack zone.
And I believe he brought the beer. This
He
week.
did.
Let's
But
look
you know why? It's because he's. Say the name of the fucking beer.
Oh,
Well, let's me and you say it.
Bro.
He's drop dead.
drop dead gorgeous. Dude, I'm looking at Steven like, what the fuck do you want me to say?
I even went like this.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
so
because
again,
it's because okay. Let's
All right, say it again.
rewind
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
make sure-
Redo it.
All right, so
Hold
start
on.
all over crack zone.
we're in the crack zone,
Yep.
and Justin brought the beer this week, and he's going to talk about the beer. What's his name, Justin?
It's because
he is so
Drop dead gorgeous.
There we go, dude.
All right.
There we go. Tech guy edited that out.
Yeah. He probably won't. though.
He's clicking on the buttons and stuff.
And Justin, I'll say before you describe this, man, I love this freaking label.
Yeah, that's badass.
This is one of my favorite labels, which will be on my garage refrigerator.
Yep.
Absolutely year round. I love it, man.
I'm telling you guys, when we keep getting labels, we should start buying cheap ass fridges and sell them.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think it's
Fuck
sweet.
it.
That'd be badass.
CSR.
But
fucking fridge.
this is a badass label.
It really is. This is Noda Brewing Company. Drop
Duh.
dead gorgeous for like the gourds, but it's an imperial pumpkin ale.
Oh god, it's Imperial.
Yeah, it's imperial.
Yeah, that's what I said.
This motherfucker
Here
is
we go.
8.8%.
Okay, I asked these guys if they had just the gorgeous,
No.
and I've had it. It's pretty good.
See, I'm not a pumpkin beer guy.
And again, it's pretty good, but it's an acquired taste.
Here we go.
So this one again is imperial.
Yeah.
All right, so hold on.
Honestly,
Clear
I did,
your palate.
I did not see the imperial on here.
Oh yes, sir.
All right, well, 3, 2, 1, crack zone. Oh god, it smells like Imperial. What the hell does Imperial smell like?
Oh,
That
this
shit.
doesn't smell like that beer. That's for sure.
It smells like pumpkin pie. Got some whipped cream.
Oh yeah. That's pumpkin.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Did they just put
man.
pumpkin seeds in this shit?
Yeah, I think there's pumpkin juice in
Steven
this.
just about fell out of his seat over there.
Good thing there's handrails on this thing. Arms on it.
What was the alcohol content again there?
8.8.
8.8.
So you know what? This is gonna hit right in the middle of the Panther segment, and we're all gonna be
Yeah.
fucking drunk
We're
and
like,
pissed off.
"We're-
Everybody,
Fuck you,
everybody, take a
motherfuckers.
big swig.
Hey, look, mysterious tech guy.
Uh-oh.
He's taking a swig.
I wonder what he's gonna say.
It tastes like pumpkin pie.
Here, you want the mic?
Okay, he's over here like going in. He looks like he's in fits over there.
So you know what we should start doing too, and we need to just jot this down so we don't forget this. I guess we can go back and listen to it.
What's that?
Do a scale of 1 to 10 of how good the beers are.
Oh, we can do
Oh,
that.
yeah.
yeah, we can
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
Kind of like you do bowl predictions
Yeah, no
and
deal.
shit like
Yeah,
that.
we can do that.
do
Yeah,
a
we'll,
scale.
we'll do the first one now.
Yeah. So let me take another sip. So Justin,
Okay.
you're drop dead gorgeous. So you fucking start.
I'm going to give it a 2. It's not the worst beer I've ever had. No, I'll give it a 3. It's not absolutely the worst beer I've ever had, but I would definitely not buy this ever again.
Yeah. I could give it a 4.
Really?
It's actually not terrible.
I can go now.
Yeah, go ahead,
Yeah.
Doug.
I actually like it. I would buy it again.
Or,
Of course, I like gorgeous. I've drank it
Yeah.
before.
So what's your rating?
I give it. I'll be honest, man. I give it a 7.5.
7.5. It's really not bad.
For an imperial, it's not bad.
And I don't like pumpkin.
I think it's pretty good.
I just think it's like the aftertaste for me.
Yeah.
Well, and it's like I said, it's an acquired deal.
Yeah.
And I think pumpkin, you either are or you don't. You know what I mean? You either like it or you don't.
And honestly,
Yeah.
you drink more,
Yeah. And you
Craft
talk,
beers.
y'all talk about that.
Yeah.
So it's not something that I would, buy and drink it all the time. But
Right.
like for Halloween, yeah,
Right.
yeah. So hey, did we mention the brewery? We did, right?
Yep. No.
yeah, no.
No. And we've had a couple of their beers on.
Yeah.
So friend of the show.
And please don't take that as like,
No.
our ratings, like, don't go try it yourself. Like, go try it yourself. I mean, that's just us.
And we always say that.
Yep.
Yeah.
You should. You go out and you may have a different palate than everybody else.
Right.
So
People like certain things, some people don't.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. It even goes back to the domestics.
exactly.
I mean, people are the same way with that. So
Exactly.
again, Drop Dead Gorgeous. Love the label, man. I love that thing, man. It's freaking wicked, man.
And again, we are not sponsored by this beer.
Yeah.
We're not sponsored by any beers except for the ones Sharam bought us. So we're sponsored by Sharam
Yeah.
once.
Yeah.
But we're not sponsored by any beers. Just go out. We're trying them, so you go out and try them yourselves. We're just trying to get these breweries out and known.
Yep.
So if you haven't tried it,
Supporting.
yeah, you support the local breweries. So go out and try it for yourself. Don't take like Justin said. Don't take what we said and take it as it sucks or
Yeah.
it's good.
Right.
Go out and try it. But if you want to sponsor us, any of these local breweries, hey, hit us on social media.
Yeah.
We'll try it.
And what we've talked about and this has been like we told people to give us suggestions.
Yeah.
On not just the beers, but on like the format, things we do with the podcast.
Right.
We've had people say, "Hey, y'all, let somebody call in and crack at the same time," and
Right.
all that kind of stuff.
Right.
And we've had people say, "Call in with a like a question and answer segment." These are things that we're looking at. That we're not like completely saying no,
Right.
but we're looking at that.
Yeah.
But we do like the suggestions that we get, like Sharon, what he did.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Hey, I'm gonna pick the beer. I'm gonna sponsor you guys, and we'll see how it happens." And we gave him a shout out.
Yep, definitely.
If anybody's willing to do that and wants to do that, when we have guests on, like when we had Chris on, bring the beer and bring what you think, and we'll try it.
Exactly.
So that's kind of the stuff we're trying to get, I guess, some different feel to the Crack Zone. But one thing about the Crack Zone will always be the Crack Zone.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be controlled. It'll be our Crack Zone.
Exactly.
We're not going to change what we do, but we might tweak things a little bit for it.
Until I bring a jar of moonshine in.
Oh my
here,
God.
And then,
We got 4 of them at the house.
yeah,
Oh my God.
we'll each get one.
White lightning.
Well, we did talk about the other day
No, it wasn't after. It was during.
during the Panther game, we were talking about doing the shot zone.
Yeah,
Right, guys.
Yeah. Get the garbage cans ready.
Yeah. So that could be a future segment. So
Right.
all right. So again, hey, Justin, good choice. I like it.
It's not bad.
It's
It's
Halloween again. Halloween theme.
Yeah, but it's not as bad as I thought it was
Nope,
gonna be.
Halloween theme, man.
Because I don't
Love
like
it.
pumpkin.
But yeah, so when we get into the next segment with the Panthers, this 8.8 will kick in, so we can't be
Yeah.
responsible for things. Oh yeah, the things that we talk about.
Yeah.
So, all right, so get off my lawn. Is that where we're going?
Yeah, I've got one.
Okay, we've got a few things on the get off my lawn. I'm gonna let Steven lead this one off.
All right, so obviously we're a sports podcast,
Absolutely.
and if you ever watch sports on the TV or listen to it on the radio, you always have the announcers, right? The people broadcasting.
yeah, those fuckers.
And these sons of bitches will always spit out some fucking stat
Right
And
before it happens.
right before a play happens. So let's just say I'm the fucking kicker for the Carolina Panthers.
You're Joy Sly.
And I have never missed a kick in my life, ever. In high school, pee-wee, whatever. They bring that stat up. And it's a 2-yard field goal. They'll say, Steven Johnson's never missed a field goal in a day in his life, ever.
Yep.
And it's a 2-yard field goal. I fucking miss it.
Shank.
Because it's an announcer's curse. That is my get off my lawn is the announcer's curse. They don't even have to say it. They can just bring the stat up on the TV.
Exactly.
It's just real, dude.
Exactly.
And it is fucking real.
It's real.
And if anybody's watched sports on the TV,
Yep.
which we all have,
Yep.
it is a real thing. It's
It
like the
is.
Madden curse.
And
Yeah.
we were sitting around. Was this at the Charlotte game when we were talking about this?
No, it was after last podcast.
Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say because
Yeah.
I think Silent Manager brought it up as well. You know, we all were like, you know what, that's a good get off my lawn, and so appropriate, and it is exactly right. They'll do it's like field goal, like kicking field goals, free throws.
Yep.
Free throws is big.
Throwing, haven't thrown an interception in the past 2 games. The next throws a fucking pick.
Yep.
or like Robbie Anderson hasn't dropped a pass in 25, attempts.
Well, and then he fucking dropped everything.
Home runs
now-
is big too.
Can
He
we-
hasn't caught a pass.
Can they do reverse psychology on that by any chance?
Yeah, and you're right, Justin.
Home runs is big.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
The last 25 games, this guy hasn't had a home run. Boom,
Bing.
gone.
Or the pitcher, he hasn't given up a home run. Boom.
Yeah, boom, gone.
And
But
it's
see
not.
the-
And it's not just a barely a home run. He's like smacking into somebody's windshield.
Yeah.
But Justin, that one only happens against my teams.
Oh no.
No. It
No.
does. Yeah. New.
The last this is an announcer right here. The last time the Cardinals fucking scored 20 something points was in 1847
Yeah.
against the Atlanta next day.
Yeah. Exactly. No. It's like the games that started out. The Cardinals have been struggling hitting the ball. They hit fucking 18. They had
Is
18
that like when they
runs
scored
in the
10,
first. Yeah.
10 in the first
Yeah.
10?
10 in the first fucking inning.
Doug's over here like, wow.
I was like, man, we ain't did that in 30 years.
And me and Justin are at the bars. We're gonna hold fifth of liquor.
Yeah.
You know what's funny about that is we knew each other then, but we didn't.
Did
like
we?
we didn't
I don't-
hang out.
No, I don't think
Did
we
we? We
I
might
don't
not.
know
We
know
didn't
each
even
other.
hang out or anything. But
No,
could
that
you
was-
that was the
imagine?
year before that.
Could you imagine if we did?
Oh God.
Oh,
we,
yeah.
we wouldn't be this podcast right now.
He'd have been like, "Fuck, Doug, I'm not doing nothing with him."
Oh, if he comes to the watch parties, I'm not even fucking looking at him.
Like, fuck this guy.
Yeah, that was pretty ugly, I have to admit. So, but yeah, it's a good get off my lawn because it's true and it's appropriate. I know there are people listening who will go, "Oh, I know exactly what they're talking about."
Yeah, and it applies to every team, not just our teams.
Oh, yeah.
Every team, every player, every announcer, and they have to do it. I get it. I understand. But Jesus, when they start saying this person, just fucking turn your ears off.
Yeah, just
Go
start
outside.
making weird noises.
Go outside,
Like,
turn the microwave on and the wash machine, and
Yeah.
turn the shower on. Just don't fucking listen to it.
yeah,
Yeah.
Because as soon as you hear that, it's over.
it's done.
The other part of the get off my lawn is really quick, guys. I saw something on Twitter, and I'm hearing conflicting kind of tales of this. I know I've watched all the Hornets games that have been on, but there's only been 2 at home. There's only been 2 at home, and I have to admit now the crowds look kind of thin.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and there was a report, or at least I saw someone talking about it on Twitter yesterday, talking about how, and it was pretty much right after the game last night. Somebody had posted a picture, and they were saying that it was pretty much a Boston home game. Here we go, just like the Panthers.
Yep.
And then I saw some guys with the Crown Club, replying to that, saying, no, that's not true. It wasn't that bad. So, I mean, I haven't been to a game this year yet. I will go.
Right.
But I'm hearing that same crap about the crowd and Charlotte crowd not showing up. So I can't confirm that. I haven't been to the game. You hadn't either, Justin.
Yeah.
But that's what I was reading on Twitter last night. I don't know how accurate that is. So some of our listeners out there who have been or maybe can verify that. I hope that's not the case, but I will admit when I watched the opening game, it looked pretty thin. I have to be honest.
I feel like the Hornets, it's kind of not like the Panthers. The Hornets are more kind of like let's take the kids to a game. Let's spend $30 on a ticket and
there's 41 games. 41
Yeah,
home
like
games.
it's kind of like spread out. So not everybody's not going to go at the same night. Like last night it was Boston. I feel like more people would go to see that.
Right.
I mean,
But overall, as a fan base,
yeah, I would like to see more of our
Right,
fans there.
right. And I hope what I'm talking about. I hope it's not the case. I just saw it last night, and it was interesting because that had been one of our get off. My lawn. Believe me.
Yeah.
I just hope it's not true. But we'll go out to a game, and that's another thing. I'm sure as CSR, we'll all go out to a Hornets game.
Oh yeah.
And we need to do that.
Well, I mean,
but just curious about that.
You would think now, like with ball and everything, people would want to come see that.
Oh yeah.
As young as he is and everything, like, I mean,
It's a fun team.
Yeah.
yeah.
But I think to your point, Justin, I think you're right. I mean, it's like, you have a lot of home games and you have a lot of baseball. Like we had a major league team.
Yeah.
You have so many home games. Not everybody's going to go to the same game, but in football, it's an event because
Right.
you only have
A certain amount of
8,
games.
9 home games.
Yeah.
So, and like I said, it's just something I saw last night. I wanted to touch on. It's something to keep an eye on.
Do you smack it? Oh my God! Oh shit!
Oh,
Damn, dude.
Here we go. Is everybody hearing that? That
All right.
is the Braves going up.
Let's fucking go.
Sorry about the noise.
It's okay.
I don't give a fuck.
So it was like the third pitch. Jorge Soler fucking smacked
So
it.
1-0 Braves. 1-0
Let's
Braves.
go, baby.
So there you go. So all you guys that are in your car right now, and you just made you run off the road for that big badoom or whatever that was. That was Justin.
That was my mic falling on my dick.
So
Sorry.
it was a short fall. So anyway,
Damn.
No, yeah, very, very short fall.
here we go. All right, so get off my lawn is done, I guess. Anything else, Justin? Good. Get off my lawn.
No, I'm good.
Steven, good.
No, hey, you can get on my lawn after that shit. And
All right.
Freddie just fouled. All right, never mind.
All right, so we're going to go now.
Yeah.
And hold on, before we start this, man,
Can we do this disclaimer real quick?
can we take another swig?
Yeah.
Come on, we
Oh,
got
yeah.
to because
This is 8.8.
This
so.
pissing us off.
And this is a disclaimer. If y'all didn't know, this is the World Series, and the Braves are in it, so we might get distracted
Safe.
a lot.
No, he was safe.
We
So-
might.
So
All right, so we're going to Panther football. All right,
Did
let me
they-
repeat that one more time. Panther football.
are they playing? They look like they're playing soccer out there.
We were 3-0,
Yeah.
Right.
What are we now?
right?
We were.
We are now 3-4.
Yeah.
4 straight. We just played in New York and
Who
lost to a freaking team who's one of the worst teams in the NFL, I might add. And I'm not hating. That is statistically true.
That's facts.
Yeah.
Their freaking injury list looked like a MASH unit, and we lost big.
Yeah.
To them.
We were dominated by them.
We were up 3-0.
Yeah. And then what was the final score?
Didn't we give up 25 straight?
The final score was 25-3.
So both of my teams, counting the Niners and the Panthers, gave up 66 straight unanswered points this past weekend.
Yep.
So you think I had a good weekend?
No.
No.
Well,
You guys go with because I'm gonna drink some more and I'm pretty pissed.
Drink a little bit more
yeah.
there. But
Well, I'll take it up. I didn't have a bad weekend because the Braves made the World fucking Series. So,
right.
you know, I'll take it. If we're gonna lose to the Giants any weekend like that, I'll take it because of this.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, no, we look like shit. Darnold sucked ass, and
Yeah.
not good ass.
Was it? Wait a minute. Was it ass or your mother's ass?
No, it was
Your mother's
Ass.
ass. Your mother's ass.
your mother's ass.
No, I mean 16 of 25, 111 yards, a pick. And he was sacked 3 times. But you know what? We can hang on.
Once by Brady Christensen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 4 times. But I mean, even when he had time, because he actually did have time this game, and we all commented about it, he still sucked.
And that was what was sad about it, is that this was the game that he actually had time, and he wasn't fucking doing anything.
He
with it.
he looked confused. He looked like he was seeing ghosts.
Yeah.
Well, as he mentioned.
Yeah.
But you know what, guys? And I'm gonna say this, and I am not defending Darnold at all. I'm throwing this out there because I've noticed this in the past at least 2 games,
Yeah.
really 3. Our receivers are getting 0 separation.
And you're correct on
What
that.
in the hell is going on? Because if you watch other NFL games, you see receivers out there wide freaking open.
Yeah.
Our receivers are not getting separation.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's a bad combination. Our offensive line is not blocking. Quarterback can't find anybody open. That's a bad recipe,
And
man.
even
So
when
I'm not taking up for Darnold.
And even when they're open, they drop the ball.
Well, there we go. So, I mean, people can bitch and moan about Darnold, but he's throwing into small windows because people ain't getting open.
This is true.
Yeah.
And then when he is throwing to a certain one, Robbie Anderson, he can't catch.
No, yeah, I completely agree on that.
Which,
Chuba.
by the way, we looked at it today. Most drop passes in the NFL. The
Yep.
Panthers lead the way by 3, 19.
Mm-hmm.
Next team's 6.
No,
Next
6.
team's 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. Sorry, Steven.
No, you're fine. I mean, it's just, you know, Darnold's my guy. You know, I bought his jersey like I said I would. I said last October we should trade for him, give him a chance. We gave him a chance.
And I agreed with you.
And, you know, the coaching, it might be the coaching. You know, it just, the whole offense looks confused out there. To be completely honest with you.
They do.
They all look confused.
To include their offensive coordinator.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't even know. I don't even know if does he know he's in the NFL right now?
I don't know.
Probably not.
Can he write his own fucking first name?
I don't know.
He probably misspells fucking Joe.
He looks lost.
Probably.
So, like, oh, fuck, wait a second. Albies might just score.
Yep.
Boom.
Yep.
Let's go.
Oh.
2-0 Braves.
Yep, double by Riley. So,
I like Riley. I told y'all
yeah,
that.
that motherfucker's a beast, dude. So, chop on. Let's go.
Yep.
But it just, the whole offense, 173 yards of total offense is fucking
That
ridiculous.
is terrible.
Yeah.
Like,
That's true. I
that's
mean-
like Pee-wee status.
Can I just say?
Yeah, go.
I've got Panthers versus Giants. I've got the score beside that on my paper, and right below that, in big letters, I've got trash written.
And that sums them up.
Well, I got
Trash.
and there's a problem with that
Oh,
because they are trash.
I mean, yeah, but that's my team.
I
They
know,
shouldn't be
and that's our
trash.
team, man. Look, we love the Panthers.
Yeah,
Look at our logo.
but like you said, Doug, like
It's-
you can watch.
God, man.
You can watch any other team in the NFL,
And there's receivers wide open.
and they're doing curl routes and they've got 5 yard separation. They're
Yep,
doing bench routes and they've got 5 yard. Like our dudes are doing all of these routes, but dudes are covering them. Like I don't know. It's like they're not even getting
They're getting
separation.
no separation at
Yeah.
all. We're not throwing to the tight end at all.
Nope.
We're not.
Yeah. It's like, why even have him out there?
I mean, we threw that one to Ian Thomas on 4th down
Right.
against Minnesota.
Yep.
We're just not throwing to the tight end.
And I just don't understand. Tight end is such a big part of offense.
I think it's what you said. Wasn't it-
nowadays.
Didn't you say that Joe Brady's girlfriend must have cheated?
He must have had his girlfriend stolen by the tight end of the high school football team
Yeah.
because this motherfucker doesn't. He hates tight ends.
And we've got 2 good ones.
Yes.
Like
And Urban Meyer loves
they might not
tight
be the
ends.
best,
But
they
Right.
can run. They
and
can-
Right.
who was the first player we traded? Was a
Yeah,
fucking tight end,
yeah.
Dan Arnold.
Yep.
Did you catch that?
What's that?
Urban Meyer likes tight
Oh, yeah.
ends.
Well, Joe Brady doesn't apparently. He likes loose ends apparently.
But yeah, well, you see who's up. Rosario's up.
Yep. But and not even going just a passing game. We had only had 17 rushing attempts.
Yep.
And what did Matt Rule say?
We're going to run more.
We're gonna run more.
17 times.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when you get down 20 something to 3,
We didn't get that till the middle of the
Well,
third
think
quarter.
about it, man. It was 5-3 late in the third quarter.
Yeah.
I mean, it was.
As I said, it wasn't like till the middle of the third quarter when they started scoring
And-
points on
and-
us. So there's like you can't say, oh, we're behind, we didn't run the ball, because you weren't behind the whole game.
And the defense didn't play that bad. You gave up 5 points through 3 quarters, basically.
They got gassed.
And
once
I mean, they're on the
again.
field the whole freaking time.
Yeah, I
But
mean-
our pass rush still sucks.
Yeah.
well, what pisses me off the most about our offense is we'll get in the red zone and it'll be 1st and 10. We'll run the ball. It'll be 2nd and 5.
What do you do?
Then we pass
Yep.
for an incompletion.
Yep.
Now it's 3rd and 5. Now you have to fucking pass the ball.
Yep.
And then it's incompletion again, or a sack, or a fucking
Exactly.
It doesn't matter. But 2nd and 5, run the fucking ball.
Run the ball
again.
again.
And
I agree.
Chuba is not running the ball bad.
Nope.
No.
He's
and,
not.
and neither is Royce.
Put Royce in.
Neither one of them are.
Neither one of them are at
Like-
all.
I'll take a 3rd and 2 over a 3rd and 5 any day.
Oh yeah, especially in the red zone.
Yeah.
because the field's already condensed.
Right.
I mean, going back to Robbie too, he had 9 targets with 3 catches.
That's fucking. He's got to do better, dude.
I just don't understand why he's dropping the ball like he is.
I mean, I was making this joke at the watch party. Did he drop the pen when he signed that fucking contract?
I
I,
don't know,
guarantee he didn't fucking drop the
He
pen.
probably did.
I guarantee he didn't drop that fucking pen.
I mean,
he probably had 2 hands on that fucking pen, wrote his
Oh,
name like
yeah.
a fucking 4-year-old.
yeah.
So,
I mean, dude, we gave you money for a reason. Like, show it.
and I've already wrote this down for the Falcons game. Bench Robbie Anderson. Bench him. I'd rather Kirkwood play. Because Kirkwood actually has some fucking hands.
Yeah, well, I think, Justin, I think you mentioned you liked the Kurtwood last week. I think
Oh,
you
yeah.
said you liked that move.
Yeah, me and Steven both said we really like Kirkwood
Mhm.
coming up.
Can I add something here for your Braves?
Yeah,
It just popped up on my phone.
sure.
Your boy Soler, or what is it?
Soler.
Soler, he becomes the first player to homer in first plate appearance of a World Series.
Wow.
Ever?
Sweet.
Pretty sweet.
Fuck
Damn.
yeah. dude.
Braves are just making all kind of noise, man.
Well, I'll just keep making noise.
Sorry, I had to throw that in there since we got the game on right here.
Yeah, keep making noise.
Thank you, Cleveland.
And we did try to end the podcast before the game
we
started.
did.
But
But
you know, it is what it is.
Here's something that, going back to what we're sitting here bitching about, which is what we're doing.
Yeah, we're bitching.
Highest graded Panther of the week.
Hmm.
And I said this before the game. I had these guys, hey, what do y'all think? And this is the reaction of all 3 of us when I said this.
Chirp, 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 chirp.
Believe it or not, it was an offensive player, which we're shocked by,
Yeah,
DJ Moore.
yeah.
Then you had Sean Chandler, Gross Matos, Jeremy Chin, Derek Brown.
So, I want to get into some stuff before we get to
Go.
Atlanta. We got to talk about the defense too. But I mean, the offense just looks lost.
They look dysfunctional.
It's literally, we have Joe Brady leading this offense.
Yep.
It's literally the blind leading the blind.
Yep.
Right now, because nobody knows what the fuck is going on.
Nope.
Yeah.
Darnold looks lost. Joe Brady looks lost in press conferences. Hell, they asked him what was the difference between running a college offense and which he didn't run a college offense. He was a passing game coordinator, which we should have fucking known that when we fucking hired him.
Right.
But what was the difference between running a college offense and a NFL offense? And he just looked dumbfounded.
Right.
He did.
There should be a huge fucking jump from there to there.
So right now, I would like to fire Brady
Yeah, he needs to be gone.
I got to be honest. I agree with you.
and put the offensive play calling in Matt Rule's hands. For now, I don't really know how good Matt Rule is offensively.
He can't be much worse than this.
Well, that's my point. Well, how much worse can he be?
Yeah, but he has to have something better. He's got to know what he actually wants to do. Like, instead of Brady sitting up there fucking calling a tight end run on a 2nd and 5 at the goal line. Like,
Right.
why are you even calling that?
I just don't understand when this guy was billed as he's an offensive guru. I
Yeah.
mean, that's what he was billed
He
as.
was the next Kyle Shanahan, the next
okay,
Sean Payton.
it's a season and a half. I don't see it.
And everybody they stumble along the way when they're learning the job. I understand that, but he literally looks lost.
Yeah.
He was in a foreign country and doesn't know the fucking language, and he just might have smacked another one.
Nope.
Fuck.
Close. One on track.
That's all right.
power.
We'll take 2-0.
Yeah.
2-0 Braves after half inning.
So-
Top of the first.
So it looks lost. Defense missed tackles. That's what I saw. Missed opportunities.
There were.
It looks like they couldn't wrap up.
Yeah.
And it was pretty sad that they put down 25 points when they're missing their two starting wide receivers, starting right tackle, left
Running
tackle,
back.
starting running back. They might have been missing their top three receivers actually. Slayton, Tony.
No, Slayton played.
Slayton did play.
Slayton did
So
play.
it's top two. Okay.
Yep.
So there's no reason why they shouldn't have dominated
Yeah.
Well, they shouldn't have lost the game. Period.
at all.
But to lose the way you did,
Yeah.
I told me and my brother were talking about this, and he agreed. This, to me, and I've watched Panther football since its inception, this was one of the worst performances, especially offensively, I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It was that bad.
And I mean, remember when Brian St. Pierre started?
Oh
for
my
us?
God, yes.
It was not as bad as this, and he threw back-to-back pick sixes
I mean, it's crazy, man.
against the Ravens.
The thing is, and we're going to get to the Falcon game coming up, but this is something that I said today on Twitter. A couple guys were arguing back and forth. Yeah, because we've got the I guess the section of our fan base that says if you say anything negative about the team, you're not a good fan. And I despise that section of our fan base. They get on my freaking nerves. I
Right.
call them the rah-rahs.
Yep.
They're the rah-rahs.
They're the cheer-
Everything's okay.
they're the cheerleaders.
Yay!
Yeah.
You know, when they suck, we're going to call them out.
Yeah.
And that's part of being a fan. And the thing that's getting me, and it's just driving me crazy, man, it's not so much the losses, it's the way we look.
Yeah.
We look terrible.
It's how we play.
I mean, we look lost.
To be dominated by this team
Well,
is no excuse. If we were lost by a last-second field goal,
right.
Any given Sunday, somebody can win.
Which wouldn't have surprised me with Gano being the kicker.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, see, the last three losses haven't been that bad
No,
because we've
no.
actually came back and
Right.
actually like been in a position to win.
This one was terrible.
This one, and it might be the worst like ever because it's against a team that we should have fucking smacked.
Yep, I agree.
And we lost by this. Like,
And we didn't give a whole lot of yards, but 302 total yards of offense to
Yep.
this team.
Yep.
Missing key players.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying.
And I mean, they were gassed by the end of the game, but
we're going back to the rah-rah group. If this is not a telltale sign of how far this team has digressed,
yeah.
and I know the CMC argument, I get it. CMC, if he was in the offense, Darnold would be different player. Look at the first 3 games. I've heard it all. CMC's not in the freaking game. He's not playing right now, so I don't want to hear that crap.
So who's that fall on?
They look lost. We talked about the offense.
It's the coaches.
Why are we not adjusting to the personnel we have?
Yeah.
Why would you make your whole playbook
That's my
around
point.
one player?
Well,
Offense or defense.
in contrast, if you do that, why are you not adjusting when he ain't in there?
Exactly.
We're not, because we don't know how to make adjustments.
Exactly.
We all talked about this.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. This week, we're 2.5-point underdogs to a very mediocre Atlanta Falcons team.
Mm-hmm.
If that don't show you how far this team has digressed from 3-0 to now, then you know what? I question your freaking football IQ.
Yeah.
That's how far we've fallen.
Yeah.
So, and I'm going to tell you, we're going to do our picks later. Ain't feeling good about it. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, I agree. Something I did want to bring up, and this came out an hour after the game ended, was we're back into the trade rumors for Watson.
yep.
What do you guys think about that?
Pull the fucking trigger, dude. Honestly, at this point, I think me and you talked. He's eligible to play for his next team
Yep.
that he is playing
He
for.
will not be on the commissioner's exempt list
Yeah.
if
Nope.
he goes to a new team.
Fuck it. Honestly, give him DJ Moore. Give him Robbie Anderson, even if he can't fucking catch ball. Like, he can move better in the pocket, and he can throw better than Sam.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, honestly, at this point, Darnold, I was your biggest fan, your biggest supporter. I tried, but if we can pull and get Watson for a couple first round picks, I mean, I get he has a huge cap space. We have a lot of cap space to give. I know that'll strain some budgets, but at this point, what can we do?
Yeah.
Because
right.
Darnold's not the answer.
Well,
PJ's not the answer.
Well,
PJ
and I was going to bring that up. All the bringing PJ crowd. I think we saw that ain't going to work either.
Chime on.
So we've also got the section of the fan base, and this one drives me crazy too, y'all. And I'm gonna go back to Watson. This will lead into Watson.
Yeah.
The portion of our fan base who've been all over social media. Again, let me say this disclaimer, Steven. I know you're the disclaimer guy.
Yeah. Well, you can take over. For a
We
second.
love Cam.
Yeah.
We have no problem with Cam Newton. Okay.
Yep.
We were Cam's biggest fans. I still like Cam.
Yeah.
Cam is not Cam of 2015. He's not.
No, not even 2016.
And you've got a portion of our fan base who are out there right now, and you know who you are. You know who you are. Don't say no because I'm calling you out. We need to bring back Cam. Let me ask y'all a question.
I've never heard that voice from him before.
2015 Cam could not help this team, I don't think. But do you really think 2021 Cam can help this team?
I don't think 2007 Tom Brady could fucking help
I mean,
this team.
do y'all really think Cam Newton coming in here would make much of a difference to where we're at right now?
I think it would be better than what we have.
Okay, I didn't say better. Would we be much better off? Number
No.
one, Cam can't throw. His shoulder's done.
I'm not going to be that fan, but we would. Yes, I would say yes.
I
Yes.
say no.
You say much better?
Not much better, but I think we win maybe another game or two out of what we've played.
No, I don't think so.
I mean,
I think we.
And Justin, I respect that, and I'm not dogging that. All I'm saying is that's not the answer.
No,
that's
it's
my
not,
point.
It's not the answer,
But that's my point.
but I think we beat the Eagles with Cam.
I mean, you got people saying, "Don't worry about Watson."
I think we beat the Eagles and we beat the Giants with Teddy Bridgewater.
That's what people said on Twitter.
I'm serious.
With Teddy Bridgewater, we'd be no worse than we are now. We may even be better.
With Teddy, I think
With-
we won
with
those
Teddy.
two games.
But you've got a portion of the fan base who are saying, "No, we're not getting Watson. I want Cam back."
I don't want Cam back, but I think we'd be 4-3.
But do y'all understand my point?
I give it 4-3 with
Is
Cam.
Cam the answer?
No.
That's my whole point.
No, he's
so
not the
that
answer.
portion, I get your fandom and your loyalty. I get that, but Cam's not the answer. Now going back to Watson, I don't like the allegations around him. There's
course.
22 of them. I
Yeah.
mean, there's got to be something to it. Hey, where there's smoke, there's fire. But my only, I guess, disclaimer with this is if it was to the point of where charges should have been filed, and I have a law enforcement background, why have the charges not been filed?
Yeah. And
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he's not guilty. I
yeah,
never said that.
So he's got a lot of off the field issues going on.
He does.
And,
but right now, he has not been charged.
He's not. And looking at him just on the football field, would he help this team?
Absolutely,
Would we be much better?
Absolutely.
I think we would beat Minnesota. We would beat the Eagles.
Maybe
definitely beat the Giants.
even beat Dallas.
We'd be in contention of beating the Dallas.
Yeah.
So
honestly,
going back to what both of you guys said, I have never been on the go get Watson bandwagon.
yeah,
I haven't.
I haven't either.
And the reason I haven't is because of everything we've got to give up to get the guy.
It's gonna take the King's ransom.
I don't think no one player is worth all that. Now I get the argument about a franchise quarterback. I get all that. But I don't believe in basically, you're cutting off your nose to spite your face. Yeah, he's a hell of a talent. But considering where we're at right now and how this team looks, I'm at the point where, you know what? I don't give a damn. Do what you got to do.
So me and Steven have talked about this. Would you give up CMC
Yes.
and Deshaun Watson trade?
Yes.
I would too.
You know why? Because no offense, I know he's hurt. I'm using air quotes.
Right.
The dude has missed 20 out of 29 games?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He's not doing us any good. He's not on the damn field.
So what does it matter if he's in Houston
Exactly.
or Houston at his apartment
Who
or
cares?
in Charlotte?
Yeah.
And we all love
I
Christian.
love CMC.
No, love him.
yeah.
But right now, if we can use him to get a franchise quarterback,
Then we do it.
Then let's do it.
Exactly.
And I hate that the crap around Watson is there,
Yeah.
but I don't really think at
I
this
think
point.
it's bullshit.
Well, and it could be. That's my whole point about the charges. If
Yeah.
it was that legit, then why have charges not been filed? So what do we do?
Oh,
I
mean,
think Tepper wants Watson bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I mean, who doesn't though?
So guess what?
I mean,
I wouldn't be surprised if it happens.
he's a hell of a talent.
I wouldn't be surprised if it happens.
I mean, he's probably a top 5 quarterback
So
if he's on the field.
that's how I see it. I'm with you guys.
I mean, he was MVP caliber. What?
Yeah.
A year ago, 2 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
At this point, you know what? Hey, we're just 3 guys sitting at a bar talking junk.
Exactly.
So if Tepper pulls it,
Drinking
I'm still a Panther fan. I might not
juice.
agree with everything that's going on, but I'm gonna be a Panther fan.
The biggest thing is though, like if we trade all these things to get him, I mean, we got to retool this offensive line.
Where does that leave us?
Where is that going to leave us in the draft? Because we already traded a lot of our draft picks for these fucking nobodies.
Right.
You know. So
We'll see what happens.
where's it going to leave us? We have to retool this offensive line.
I feel like that is the only thing holding us back from getting Watson.
Right.
Is because if you give up, I mean, we're not going to have a draft.
Yeah.
You're literally not going to have anything.
And I mean, because I think really honestly, so that would leave us what? We don't have a 3rd round pick, do we?
No, did we not give it up?
Yeah, we did. So that leaves us in the 4th round, I think.
Yeah.
If we give a first
And
round.
you know, Fitter could pull some stuff off. Who knows?
Right.
Yeah, well, you're going to be drafting in a 3rd, maybe.
And then
Like,
free agency, you're gonna have to go find some stuff in free agency.
And it depends on what the cap space looks like.
Right.
So, I mean, I don't know. If we got Watson, I'd be stoked for it. You know, offensive issues is a problem, but
Sure.
you know, cap space might be a problem. We have a lot of cap space to give. We have to retool the offensive line. I do want to shout out Penei Sewell for Detroit Lions. My guy that was my pick. He was not backing down to Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that video?
Yeah, I did.
Dude, they were going at it, and he's played well.
They played well, man.
He played well. But anyways, so we got Atlanta on Halloween.
I don't have a whole lot to say about this. I'm just gonna tell you. Can I go ahead and tell you what I think?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm picking us to lose.
Okay.
Telling you now, first time. Here it is. First time on CSR. We lose. I don't think we lose like we did to New York. Every time we go to Atlanta, even when we're good, we seem to lose.
Yeah.
I'm not picking us to win. I don't really know what else to say. I know Matt Ryan looks like a freaking all-pro every time we play him. You know, Kyle Pitts is playing well. Their defense ain't that bad. They got a decent kicker.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm not looking for much. I got to be honest. We're 2.5 point underdogs. I say we probably lose. We'll lose by 3 to 10 points.
Okay. Well, I mean, they have an 18th ranked defense, and they give up 29 points a game. So
To a decent offense.
yeah, to an 8 offense. But again, there's no reason why our offense can't get going if we have the right coaching.
We'll see.
Instilled.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I mean,
We've got a new punter this week.
yeah.
And that might help.
But I mean, we gotta protect the ball. We have 11 total turnovers. I mean, fucking 8 picks, 3 fumbles. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Sam has not been playing good.
Nope. Not at all.
So set him up with the run game, like fucking Rule said. Like start feeding Chuba and Royce.
Right. I mean, like you said, Chuba has been playing
I think he's ran well.
really good.
I mean, can he catch a ball? No.
No, but he's between the tackles. He's running, man.
Yeah.
So going back to Sam real quick,
'Kay.
since the Dallas game,
Mhm.
so 3.5 games. I guess they're saying at the half of Dallas game.
Right.
He's thrown 682 yards, 3 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 54.5% completion, and that's 4 losses. And he was benched.
Wow.
Which the completion percentage,
Some of that's drop passes.
there's a lot of drop passes.
Right.
Too.
But-
Which you get.
The interceptions is what scares me.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I've seen some of them, and
They're
they're
bad.
They're fucking terrible.
Well, there were
bad.
a couple of them, I will say, and I agree with you, Justin. They were bad.
Well,
but there were a couple where I felt like he was throwing into a small window.
Yeah.
Because the damn receiver can't get open.
But against the Giants game and
Yeah.
the James Bradbury pick,
Oh, yeah. Dude, he threw it right to him.
what the fuck was he
He
doing?
threw it right to him.
Like,
So I think we were talking, and it's like he doesn't get past his first read.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
You have to go through your progression.
He's locking on DJ.
Yep.
And DJ's not getting open.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, crap.
and I mean, he probably can't trust anybody else because they're dropping so many damn passes.
I mean, even DJ is too.
Yeah.
So I had put down the design plays to get the ball out of his hands quicker and
Right.
get him in that fucking rhythm.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Maybe he gets into a rhythm. It's like a batter in
Short
baseball.
completions,
You know,
tight end maybe.
Yeah, just fucking dish the ball out.
Yep.
Bench fucking Robbie, like I said earlier. You know, I'd rather start Cookwood over him.
Put Shy Smith in there.
Yep.
I mean, honestly,
Oh.
I wouldn't bench him for the whole game. I would bench him
Why?
for a first series.
I'd fucking bench him. What's the point?
I mean, he's too dangerous to bench for a whole game.
Why is he dangerous? He can't catch the fucking
He's
ball.
he's one of the fastest receivers in the league.
What is that doing for us right now when he can't catch the ball?
It doesn't matter.
I mean, it doesn't matter because he doesn't catch the ball. So
It
just
doesn't
fucking bench him.
Well, go
Shy
back.
Smith is just as fast as him.
Well, go back to what
Nah, I
Justin
wouldn't bench
said.
him the whole
Maybe
game.
bench him a couple of series. Maybe that motivates him.
Yeah, you don't take
You know.
a weapon out like Robbie for a
And
whole
then if
game.
that doesn't motivate him, then where do you go from there?
What is he? What is he doing on the field? What,
I agree.
I
with
get
you.
he's dropping passes, but I mean, a weapon like that.
Is he going long?
I mean, not right now.
So
We're
what does
not,
it
sen-
matter?
we're not sending anybody deep.
So bench him.
I wouldn't do that.
Just
The,
fucking bench
the
him.
last deep pass completion I remember was the touchdown to Robbie when we were 3-0 against the Jets. Opening
Yeah.
game,
Opening game.
right down the middle.
Yep.
And Darnold had to step to the side to make that throw.
Yeah.
So we're not stretching the field.
Yeah.
We're not using that speed.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't know what we do.
I don't know.
But right now, I just know we can't catch a ball.
Yeah. I mean, I was basing off job performance.
I mean, it's true.
I mean, any other job you're in, if you don't perform, you don't work.
Well,
So-
you got rotations. Even if you bench him where he's not starting, maybe you bring him in when you're replacing personnel, and maybe he makes a catch then. But he's obviously in a funk, and he signed a big contract, and he don't need to be dropping passes even if he had a mediocre contract. But he's dropping passes like, I mean, ever since he signed that contract, it's like he forgot how to catch a football.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on. And I don't know what the answer is. But again, I'm not looking for a win this week. I mean, I hate that. I'm not trying to be a hater. I just, after what I just witnessed in New York, our offense, I can't see them doing much.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. I mean, my key matchup is our offense line against our defense line because our offense line can't stop a breeze going through the window.
I agree.
So, I mean,
So what else? Y'all want to give a prediction, score-wise,
I
like
mean-
we always do?
yeah, I mean, I got my bold prediction for offense.
All right, go.
Chuba hopefully has 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. 100 total yards.
I would love that.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do it against the Falcons.
Yeah, there's no reason why he couldn't.
Yeah.
If they keep
they
with
feed
it-
him the ball.
if they keep attempting to fucking run.
Yeah, like Rule says.
Yeah. And then we're just gonna go to offense, defense,
Mhm.
score.
Doug, you want to?
Offense, I don't have much. I'll be honest. This is not bold. I say DJ Moore scores a touchdown
Okay. Well,
on a pass.
it's pretty bold because we didn't score a touchdown last
on a
week.
pass. He will catch a touchdown pass.
Right.
That's all I got.
I'm gonna go one up on you, Doug. I got DJ Moore having a pretty big game. 8 catches, 125 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
It's not too bad.
They got no corners, so
Yeah.
Which is true.
Yeah. I mean, defense it's got tasks. They got to stop Cordell Patterson, who's actually been playing very well.
yeah.
And he plays all over the field.
Yep.
Kyle Pitts, who's been playing out of his mind
Yep.
the past couple
Hey,
weeks.
it's a tight end, right?
Yeah, that's weird.
So they
that-
throw the tight end.
Yeah, that's
wow.
nice. Maybe
Imagine that.
maybe they're their offense coordinator. And then Calvin Ridley. I mean, he's a stud.
And he always gets us
He burns
because
us.
you know why? We passed him over and got DJ.
Yeah,
So
Oh, yeah, true.
he loves that.
true.
So
I like to see the matchup with Dante and Calvin though.
Yeah, but see, that's one of the ones that, like, we need to shadow Dante on him.
Exactly.
And we don't.
no,
Like,
we don't do that.
They'll send Calvin over there, and Keith Taylor will cover him. You know, I mean, who knows what Keith Taylor will do against him, but Dante needs to shadow him all over the field.
That's the time where you key your best to cornerback to him.
Yeah,
I completely agree. He got out of it, thank God.
So Bray's still up 2-0,
let's go.
He'll hold the bases
going to the
up.
top of the second.
He's into like 35 pitches already.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
So
yeah.
you got that's your offense.
Yeah,
DJ.
DJ. Yep.
Defense.
So
You good?
I've got we get 3 turnovers as a team because we're one of the worst. We have one of the worst turnover ratios as a team.
You one up to me. I got 2 turnovers.
Yep.
Defense 2 turnovers.
Okay. I got defense. Now, I'm just going to say, because we always get to Matt Ryan pretty well. So I'm gonna get defense 5 sacks.
Okay.
Oh, that would be great. Because
I fe-
that would mean we have a pass rush.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we always get to Matt Ryan pretty well. So
Can one of those be Burns, please?
I mean, I would like 4 of them to be Burns,
Okay.
but
I'm just throwing that out there
You know.
because he seems to be, he got 1 sack in New York, but his fan base, who says he plays, great every week. I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, he's the invisible man.
so he does honestly. He gets to the quarterback. He just doesn't tackle.
Yeah.
well,
I feel like every time, I mean, we were talking about it. He over
pursue.
Yeah, he
Over
over
pursue.
pursues, and then he's like, look, he gets an arm on somebody and just they get away.
I just
So,
feel like Reddick's been way better than him.
Oh God.
yeah.
A whole different level.
So that's me. I'm a Reddick fan. Which, by the way, at a press conference last week, he was wearing a Kiss T-shirt. So I love Reddick. That's my guy. And I liked him before he found out he had a Kiss shirt on. So if you hadn't seen it, go out and Google it. I have a copy of it if you want me to send it to you.
Did Derek Brown get a sack last week?
yes.
Yes, he did.
It was
He
Derek
also
Brown
got
and
he also
Brad
got a
Burns.
penalty too.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
So as a whole, we're not looking too good. I'm still predicting we win. Hopefully,
I can't. I can't.
24-21 on a Gonzalez game-winning field goal.
Nice. I would like that.
That's. I mean, that's probably the way it'll go down.
If we can get it, I hope so. I
Um.
hope we can score 3 points.
So.
It's nice.
I'm not predicting a win. I hate to say that.
Maybe this fucking breaks the tradition of us fucking losing.
I hate it because I hate losing down there. We lose down there all the time. I've actually seen a win down there in person. I say Atlanta wins this one 23-20 on a last-second field goal.
Okay.
That's what I say.
What was the score?
23-20.
Okay.
So I was actually doing my notes because I was at work all day. So I was doing my notes on the way to Doug's today. I was thinking of giving Atlanta the win. I was, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna give us the win. So I got us winning 28-21.
Okay.
I like it.
I mean, I hope y'all are right.
I swear to God, this will be the last damn week that I do if we lose, just to break
Well-
the damn trend.
Well, to be honest with you, after the performance like Sunday, I don't see us winning another game.
I said that
Yeah,
on
Honestly,
Twitter.
honestly,
I said that on Twitter.
like who can we beat?
I mean,
if we get dominated by a team like that,
I don't
who
feel good
who do we
about it.
beat?
I don't feel good about it at all.
We go play the local fucking high school and hopefully beat them.
So
Probably wouldn't even beat them, dude.
Yeah,
that's where I'm at.
depends where the high school is. So, fantasy football update.
Oh God, y'all do it.
I got smacked.
Did we all get smacked? Well, no,
Well,
you didn't get smacked.
All I know is I lost to my wife again. And we talked about this. I'm 2-5. Right.
Yep.
3 of my losses have been one by half a point. I lost this week on back-to-back sacks to Geno Smith. I ended up losing 0.62 points to my wife, and I lost 1.5 points to Paul.
Oh yeah.
So I'm what? If you total that up, 2.5 points away from being 5-2.
Yeah.
So that's my fantasy. So fantasy.
Damn, dog.
Well, we'll update the standings right now. We have Shay at 5-2.
Do we have to?
Yeah, we do. Sarah is 4-3.
She smacked my ass.
She beat me too.
Nice. She beat me too.
Hey,
I
no.
let her win though.
She beat all 3 of us.
Yeah, she
She's
has.
beating the whole CSR crew.
So guess
She
what?
has. She beat Teresa too, didn't she?
yeah.
We're her bitches.
Bitches.
Yeah, but bitches. So yeah, I'm 3-4. Doug 2-5. Shiram 2-5. And then in the West, in the other division, we have Paul 6-1. I swear to God, I thought I was gonna take him down this week, but
He beat me by
I
half
had
point
to
and a half.
I had to start Sam Darnold. So there you go.
Ouch.
Yeah. So then we have Teresa 5-2, Kevin 4-3, Justin you're 3-4, just like me,
Let's
and then
go.
we have Chris 1-6, which I don't think he's even paying attention.
Which,
to
by the
fantasy.
way,
Yeah.
he was 1-0.
Who'd you beat?
I don't remember. Who'd he beat?
Dustin?
Was it Dustin?
Dustin? Dustin?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Jocktober's up and he's got a guy on.
So that's our fantasy football update.
Jocktober.
Update, correct?
Yep. And
I don't
then
even know who I play this week.
I'll run it down real
I
quick.
don't even know.
I play Teresa. Sarah plays Kevin. Doug, you played Justin. So this
Hey!
will be fun.
Oh,
Hey,
you're going down.
FYT.
You're going. Yeah.
FYT.
No,
bitch.
fuck your team.
The game of the week, Shea versus Paul.
Ooh.
Leading divisions right there. And then we have Shiram versus Chris. Let's go. Jocktober.
So I got to add this, though.
Huh.
So if I beat Justin, that means I've beaten both of y'all.
Yeah. Well, I'll let you win, too, just
So
like
I
Sarah.
got to have it.
Doug, I'm not going to let you win
I've
like
got
Teresa
to
was
have
about
it.
to let you
I
win.
got
And
to
then
have
she
it.
said, fuck you.
So- All right.
No,
so
the Saint said, fuck you.
anything else on that? Get that crap out of here. I don't like that segment.
You would if you were winning.
Yeah.
All right. Shout outs. Is that where we're going?
Yep, shout-outs.
I actually have 3.
30?
3.
I have 3,
Oh, okay.
but they're quick.
3.
2 of them are quick.
Okay, go for it.
I
All right,
just
first
got
one.
one, so.
First one. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say this, and I meant to say this during the basketball segment. And I
Yeah.
forgot. Today,
Today.
37 years ago today,
Wow.
Michael Jordan made his NFL debut for the Chicago Bulls.
NFL debut for the
in-
Chicago Bulls.
NBA. 16 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, 4 blocks, 2 steals.
And where did he go to school?
That'd be North Carolina.
Hell yeah, Tar Heel.
And he is the GOAT.
Yes.
Unquestionably the GOAT.
Doug,
So, and let me say it again, NBA.
I thought somebody else was a goat to you.
Oh,
Who's that?
shit.
Who?
LeBron
Second-
James.
No, he's not the
Come on,
GOAT.
Darno. Come on, Darno. Come on, Darno. Come on,
He's a freaking joke is what he is.
Is he not?
He's a joke.
I thought LeBron was your favorite player
Can't
all
stand
time.
him. Can't stand him. Hate him.
Darno. Guess what? He's not playing tonight, so there you go.
Good. Good. I'm glad. And here's another shout out, which affects all of us, which we probably should have said earlier. On this day, October 26, 1993, the Carolina Panthers are born. After being officially awarded the 29th NFL franchise, founder Jerry Richardson displayed a helmet and prototype jersey at the conference. So the Panthers are 28 years old today.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. You suck ass. But we still love you.
And the thing about this that's so crazy is these two guys were born in 93.
Guess what we do? Suck
So
ass.
I remember watching this on
lot of it.
I remember watching this on a press conference. I had just graduated college.
Really?
Oh yeah. And so that's interesting. That
When was this?
here we are, 1993.
It was a good year.
So happy birthday to the Carolina Panthers. What's brought us together. We've had a lot of good memories, and we've had a lot of crap memories. 3-0 Braves. 3-0 Braves. 3-0 Braves. And my last shout out is going to go to the one of our riot chapters, the Tampa Roaring Riot.
Yes.
Me and Steven actually on Instagram page today, we got into a direct message with their president Steve. And
What a guy. What a name.
What
What a name.
Steve, look, man, we love you, but no offense, if your name's Steve, you must be an A. Never mind. But no,
I love you, man.
we were talking to him today a little bit, and they've really thrown us a lot of support on
Yeah, they
Instagram.
have.
They tag us on all their posts,
Mhm.
and we were thanking them for it today. And they say they listen and all that good stuff. So hey, man, appreciate you guys down there. We were talking about this. We seem to have some kind of a little bit of a following in Florida.
Yeah.
I guess with my daughter going to school down there, my buddy John being down there, now the Tampa Riot, and my buddy John also, speaking of Tampa, had some guys come in his shop last week, and they were Tampa police officers or with the sheriff's office. One of them was a chief deputy. And they were talking about, just being Panther fans, and he actually let them listen to our Get Off the Lawn segment when I was complaining about our fan base.
Yeah.
And they were like, hey, we agree with him 100%. So, hey, our boys in blue down in Tampa, we appreciate your support down there as
sure.
well, too. So, there you go. That's my shout-outs for this week.
All right. Well, I got two. The first one is one of my coworkers, her nephew. He does play football for Stuart Kramer in Belmont. I'm going to shout him out again.
You mentioned him once, right?
Yeah, I have. He's getting a lot of looks. I'm trying to give him, some shout outs, anything like that I can. Damian Bentley plays for Stuart Kramer, like I said. He has 37 receptions for the year, 624 yards, 7 touchdowns.
Sweet.
Receiving. He's a receiver. He plays a little bit of everything. He plays defense sometimes, does some kick returner. Leads the team in all-purpose yards with 898.
Nice.
So, Damian, keep doing your thing. I know he's getting a lot of looks from colleges.
Good.
He went to the Charlotte game
Good.
Friday.
Good.
Friday? Yeah.
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday. So I think he was there. They invited him out. So hopefully he'll become a 49er or Tar Heel,
That'd be good.
possibly. I would love that.
Either way.
But Damon, keep doing your thing, man. Keep balling out. Keep grinding. It is hard work, but you got this, man.
Yeah.
The last one I want to do is you get you two. I haven't done this before, so I look like an asshole.
Me and you have,
Exactly. So I look like an asshole.
because I cried.
Yeah, exactly. But no, I appreciate the two of y'all doing this.
Yeah,
with
man.
me. It's been a rough couple months for sure for me
Oh,
personally
yeah,
in my
yeah.
personal life.
Oh, yeah.
This is something I look forward to doing with y'all. So thank y'all for doing with me. This is always a blast. We always look forward to it. We all have these group messages that we're talking.
We do, man. It's crazy.
But thank you the two of y'all.
Yeah,
thank
yeah,
you,
man.
Thank you, Tech Guy. You fucking rock out every week.
Yeah,
you
he
bust
does.
your ass.
He does.
With your 2 times 0 salary. But no, we appreciate you, man. You put a lot of hard work in.
He does.
Silent manager, who's who will be silent.
Yep.
We appreciate that person.
Yep.
Sarah,
Absolutely.
appreciate them. So,
Yeah.
I've not done that, so I look like an asshole. So I can't look like an asshole anymore. But thank y'all.
You're not. an
No, and we've all done that, and we've never told each of us that we were going to do that. And I think that makes it a little more genuine.
Yeah.
I didn't even tell anybody I was going to do that, and it was heartfelt, and I do appreciate this. I mean, we're episode 13.
No.
We've been at this now since, I guess, July. Yeah.
Yep. Near the end of July.
And I mean, we're having a ball with it. And we do have a good support system. People who are following us and they're listening to the episodes and they're like, hey man, when's the next one dropping? It's humbling.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Yeah.
But we're just looking to keep doing this. We enjoy it. I think if we had one listener, we'd keep doing it.
Oh yeah.
If we had no listeners,
Yeah.
we
We
just
just-
enjoy doing it.
We just enjoy doing it. And Stephen, appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
It has been a rough time, and that's life, and sometimes life sucks.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But we have to fight through it, and we do what we got to do. And like I said, man, this is a getaway for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really is. And I appreciate you guys again, and we're going to keep doing this.
Yeah, definitely.
So anything else, guys? Social media shout outs.
Yeah, I got one more.
Go.
So we recently got some new hats,
Yeah.
There it is.
and they are looking amazing.
Dude,
Yeah.
they're fire.
They are awesome.
They're freaking lit.
So
They're
if
freaking lit.
yeah, they're fucking lit, dude. So
Oh, you should have got that on the side.
fucking lit.
Freaking lit, dude.
Oh, freaking lit.
Yeah, freaking lit.
They are
okay.
they are nice. They do look really good.
Yeah, they do.
Four
But
4-0 Braves.
let's go. And bases
Bases
are
loaded.
loaded.
I'll keep you updated. Keep going.
So if Nuff Said had some social media,
Yeah.
we could toss them in here. But Nuff Said is located in downtown Mooresville. They're right beside Epic Chop House. They're like 2 doors down. But I went in there, told him what I wanted. He he said, "Yo, I got you." A week or two.
Yeah.
Walk back in there. This is what we got, man. I mean, they look great.
They
look really good, man.
I mean, I can't see it on the top of my head, but I can see it on y'all's, and it
Well,
looks
hey,
pretty good.
Didn't we say earlier you're drop dead gorgeous?
Yeah.
We're talking about the hat, not you.
Oh,
that's,
thank you.
that's
Yeah.
exactly right.
Oh, okay, cool.
But Justin, going back to the way they look,
Yeah.
and this is one of the things I sent you guys on text. Again, I can't thank Emily enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our logo freaking looks good.
Yeah, she did a great job.
I think it looks good, and it really pops out on this hat
It
really
does.
well. So I know what's going to happen. There'll be people asking us and that kind of thing. We might do that later. Have some swag
Yeah.
available.
What does swag stand for?
Stuff we all get.
Yeah, thank you, Michael Scott.
But these hats are, man, they look really well. And again, Emily, thank you for the design
Yeah,
of the
definitely.
logo.
Definitely.
Yep.
But social media, Justin, throw it out
Hit
there.
it, man.
What are we on?
Yeah, we are on Spotify, Instagram, Facebook, freaking iTunes, all that shit. God damn, we're on everything. I'm just kidding.
Was that the pumpkin beer hitting you?
Yeah, it's 8.8. It's killing me right
And
now.
the Braves are up 4-0. So
Yeah.
all right, up 3-0.
No, 3-0.
3-0.
They fucked it up.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
back.
3-0. Sorry, I looked over your shoulder and it said 4.
No, it did.
Um,
I think the broadcast fucked
That
up.
might have been the 8.8.
Yeah, it was 8.8. But
okay,
no, we're
so
on
3-0.
everything. We're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Please follow us. Please like our stuff. Share it all. If you can get it out there, if you're talking to somebody about sports, just let them know about us, And we're also still doing the October wristbands and stickers.
And stickers. Again, talk about that, Justin. What is that for?
Yeah, that is 100% all going to breast cancer awareness.
Mm-hmm.
So it's stickers. It's $5. Wristbands are $3. If you'd like to get some, just hit us up on social media,
Mhm.
and we'll get back to you, and we'll send that out to you.
And 100% it's going to the Susan G. Komen
Yep.
Foundation
100%.
for research and to help any people going through that terrible disease and any survivors too.
Yep.
And again, in honor of my wife, who is a survivor, again, 10 years in December, so very proud of her.
Yeah.
But yeah, so guys, please try to support us. One of the things I will say real quick about the social media is we do have a lot of people who say, "Hey man, I listen." But one of the things we would like to see more of is leave comments.
Yeah.
Good, bad, or indifferent. I mean, leave comments because then that helps us improve the show, change the show, do whatever we got to do. We take it seriously, dude.
Yep.
We really do. But don't just be critical just to be critical. Try to be constructive on it. But yeah, when you're listening to us, give us a little bit of comments. That helps.
Yeah, definitely.
So we through, guys.
I think so.
Again, hey, Halloween, man. I do want to say
Spookertons.
that a friend of the show is Michael Myers,
Spookerton.
and he was on our post today. So, good friend of the show, Michael Myers.
Oh, he's outside right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look, that's his eyes right there.
We're gonna post some pictures of the studio. We had some decorations up and everything, so we're good to go, guys. So
Huh?
again, hey,
That should have been a theme. That should have been a theme song.
oh,
Dun, dun,
yeah,
dun,
sure.
dun,
dude,
dun,
I used to
dun.
have that as my ringtone.
The Addams Family was good.
That
though.
was good. We
Yeah.
did pretty good on that. But
Next year.
Hindsight's 2020, right?
The Halloween theme is one of my favorites, man.
Yeah.
But that's it for this week, episode 13. Again, happy Halloween to everybody.
Yep.
Hopefully the Panthers can pull out a win because they've been pretty damn scary lately.
Trick or treat, motherfucker.
Yeah, nice. So again, for Steven, Justin, Tech Guy, Silent Manager, Sarah,
Yeah.
we're going to close this one out. And then are we going to do it again, guys? What we've been doing because it ain't been working.
You want to switch it up?
Let's do something.
3, 2, 1, chop on.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Let's do it for the A this time.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right,
3, 2,
all
1 for the A.
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
For
For
the
the
A.
A.
Go Braves.
Chop, 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 chop.